Happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome to Fantastic Finds. I'm one of your hosts, Jason from Mother Tucker's Antiques, with my co-host, Amie of Enamor. Amie, how are you, Amie? How are you doing?
Good. I'm good. I've had a busy weekend.
Yeah,
I will just leave it at that. I've had a busy weekend.
Okay, all right. You're out trying to find all the goodies, so you have all the good vintage for the upcoming
Can't stop,
sales.
won't stop, Jason. Always out looking, all the time.
I gotta tell you, I don't think I've ever seen so many bee things like you have for tonight. Like if somebody is a bee lover or a honey lover or any of the above, like I think you got them covered. Amie.
The bee things aren't easy to find.
No, they're not.
Bug stuff in general is not easy to find.
This is true. And it is a good time of the year to be in love and have your bee things. And
all right, where's Gavin with the drum emoji? Drop it in,
stuff
Gavin.
like that. Oh, gosh. Well, guys, welcome to Fantastic Finds. Welcome to the middle of the week. We hope you guys are here to relax. We hope you're here to have some fun. Check all your woes at the door. Come on in, sit down, have a few laughs, make a few friends, and hopefully you guys can score some fantastic finds. Before we get into it too far, a couple things. I want to make sure to always do this right away. I want to say thank you to Amie for making our wallpaper and our thumbnail. Thank you as always, Amie. Thank you to the other half of Mother Tucker's, my other half, Tina. She loads all the fantastic finds, all of those epic, because there's some good ones tonight, all those epic photographs into the little W dot, whatever it is, clickety-clack that I use here on the YouTubes. And Sally B is one of our spotlights, and our friend William is also one of our spotlights tonight.
Ooh, I can't wait.
So if you guys are lurking in the chat, hopefully you guys can hang out till the end, because I'm telling you, I saw a couple sneak peeks. You're going to have to tie your shoes a little tighter because they're going to get blown off with some of these pictures later tonight. So
hold on to your socks.
Yes, exactly. Hold on to your girdle, Myrtle, because it's going to get crazy. So we're going to say hello to some of our friends, and Amie's going to explain to us how the sale is going to work tonight. She also has a little treat she's going to share with us. She refused to show me before we went live.
I have a fantastic find to share.
All right, it's going to be a surprise to me too. Before we get into it, I do want to remind you guys that the Valentinos are coming over to YouTube. We are now doing the Valentinos every other week. The first Friday of every month will still continue to be over on Instagram, but we heard you guys loud and clear that you wanted us over here on YouTube. So the fellas will be joining over here on Mother Tucker's, and our first YouTube sale back will be this Friday, the 26th. It will start at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you guys aren't familiar who and what the Valentinos are, well, first of all, come hang out with us this Friday at 8 p.m. Second of all, I will remind you guys who they are. It's Bill, Garden Guy Bill. It is John of Everyday Holiday Displays. And it is Brian of Mid-Century Mister. So please give two of those fellas a follow over on Instagram, along with me and Bill over on Instagram. And please come hang out with us this Friday. And I'll go over that again at the end of the sale. But I want to make sure.
A theme for this Friday?
It's supposed to just be the best that we can find. So this is what I have for what I'm bringing. So yeah,
well, I'm excited because you guys all bring really good stuff. Like when the four of you sell together. So
I'm viewing it like I do when Misty comes to the channel. So like it's going to be just like a little bit of everything. And I'm trying to, because if y'all are going to spend a Friday with us, we're going to make it worth your while. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I mean, we make it worth your while every single time we show up, but that's how I'm viewing it. So, all right, enough of me jabber, flabber, and gabber, and let's get in and say hello to some of our friends. So first person in the chat from the New England area is our friend Brian. How are you, Brian? So good to see you, sir. Hello, Shannon. How are you? Welcome. Spanning the globe with our friend Heidi. It's always so good to see you, Heidi. Hopefully you are doing well. Our friend Powdered Donut. I just put on 10 pounds, but I don't care because I'm saying hello to Powdered Donut. So good to see you here tonight. Hopefully you are well. Amy's mom is in the chat, Mama Pam. Good to see you, Mama Pam. There she is, our official mod and bid ender for the evening, the very one, the only, the very lovely Karen G. So good to see you. So guys, you'll familiarize yourself with that avatar. She's the one that's going to close out all of our bids tonight. So again, thank you, Karen. We appreciate you so much. There she is. There's our friend Helen, the New England thrifter. How are you, Helen? Hopefully you're good. Please give our friend Helen a follow. Same name, that's that channel. Just head on over.
Helen just put out like a Happy Mail opening video that she recorded. She recorded something that she got from me at the beginning. So thank you for the shout out, Helen. Right. Oh, it was fun to watch her open all the Happy Mail boxes.
So make sure you head on over and give it a watch and give it a thumbs up. Please, please, please. I'm snapping, Amy. You know what that means. You know what that means. It's our man. It's our Gavin. It is our YouTube DJ, the one, the only Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. Guys, please give him a follow. If you are not subscribed already, it's very easy. Please head on over. He has a really fun YouTube channel. He plays music. He plays it on vinyl, and it's on a turntable. So I've been saying you can cancel your Pandora. You can cancel your satellite radio, and you got your DJ for free, Gavin. So do yourself a favor. Head on over and give the man a follow. He's closing in on 1,000, and we'd like to get him there as soon as we can. So he and Karen show a ton of support to this community. So please show him a little support back. Head on over and give that channel a follow. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. So hopefully you're having a good evening, Gavin. Thank you guys so much. The Gillettes, thank you, thank you. How are you, Dawn? So good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. How are you, Brad? So good to see you. We have Terry in the chat. So good to see you here tonight. Keep on scrolling down here. My mother's in the chat. Linda, how are you, Mom? Good to see you. I love you. We got Deborah here with us. Good to see you, Deborah. Followed by Liz, followed by Lisa. How are you, Lisa? So good to see you here tonight. Hello, everybody. Again, hopefully you guys are having a very good week. We got Tina in the chat, the other half of Mother Tucker. So good to see you, Tina. Who else? Oh, we got Jennifer. We got a little Junebug Vintage. Good to see you, gang. Please follow our friend Jennifer. She has a very fun Instagram account, same name. And she also hosts and does whatnot sales. So please give her a follow over there as well. There's our latest and our newest mod to help us here tonight, the very lovely Kim. Hello, Bob. How are you? Hopefully you guys are doing good. And Kim, welcome aboard again, and thank you so much. And she'll be assisting in anything tonight, and anything you guys need. Hopefully she can help answer your questions too. How are you, Colleen? So good to see you. Hello. We got Timmy here in the chat. Good to see you here tonight. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm excited. I hope she sends photos, that board game that she bought and some of the other Disney things she got for me. It seems like it's going to be really fun. So hopefully she'll send us some pictures for fantastic finds. Hello, Metal Girl. How are you? So good to see you. We have Wings in the chat. It's good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully you're all well. We got a little buttermilk and a little cream here in the chat. I see Dusty Moose is here with us. How are you, Dusty Moose? Good to see you here tonight. Who else is in here with us? We'll keep on scrolling down, guys. We'll pick up the tempo. If you want to say hello, please do. We'd love to shout out to you. Hi, Sandy. So good to see you. The very lovely Karen Lord is joining us here tonight. Hello, Karen. Good to see you. See who else is here with us. There's our friend Heather of Antique Agenda. Please, gang, give her a follow. She has a great YouTube channel. She puts out a lot of good content, and she has a live sale every Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's the place to be. Head on over. So we got a little Cat Kitty here with us.
Meow,
good
meow.
to see you, Cat Kitty. Meow, meow. Who else is in here with us? Hello, Adriana. So good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Please give her a follow over on Instagram. She has a lot of fun sales over there, so give her a follow. Hello, Laura. So good to see you. A little Daffodil Fields here with us here tonight. So hello. Happy Wednesday, everybody. See who else is in here with us. I'm scrolling down here near the bottom. See, oh, almost missed you, but I go back up. Hello, Glowy Girl. So good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Always good to see you. Hello, all of our friends are here. Amy, Deanna is here with us. How are you, Deanna? And it looks like we're getting down here near the bottom. I see Elaine is here with us. How are you, Elaine? Hopefully you're doing well. See who else is hanging out in here with us tonight. Hello, everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. I know it's starting to warm up throughout the country, so we won't be chilly too much longer. But
I'm so glad it's not like 30 below zero.
I got to tell you, Amy, I'm over it. I'm over it. Like, I like a little snow. I like a little winter. I like the 4 seasons, but I got to tell you, I'm good. I'm good. I had my fill this year. Bring on spring. Bring on summer. I'm ready to
the groundhog needs to come out and do his thing so we can get
Yeah. So, Amie, the floor is yours. Do whatever you'd like to do. Tell us how the sale's going to work. Maybe show us that secret thing you got hidden there that you're driving me nuts.
We'll save that for the fantastic Jason.
Okay.
You have to hang on like everybody else.
Okay.
All right. So, welcome you guys, especially if you're new. Welcome. So glad that you're here. We have a great community of chatters down in the chat. Of course, if you have questions as we go along, we have a great mod squad. We have very knowledgeable folks down in the chat. So ask your question as we go along. If it's something that Jason and I don't see and we can't answer, I'm pretty sure the chat will cover it for you. So first and foremost, very important, especially if you plan on bidding on anything tonight, you want to make sure that you're watching on either a tablet or a phone, mobile device. Those are going to be faster options for you versus the computer. And unfortunately, we always experience some sort of lag here on the tube. But we do have a little tool that you can use to combat that. So first, make sure that you're in live chat all messages and not top chat. If you're caught in top chat, it's going to filter out some of the comments for you. You might not see bids. Always make sure to check that periodically, live chat all messages. And then whatever device, mobile or a computer that you're watching on, there's something called playback speed. So depending on like computer, it's down here somewhere. It's a little gear wheel. Or if you touch your screen, it's in the upper right somewhere. A little gear wheel, touch that, hit playback speed, and then hit 2x. If you're caught in any sort of lag throughout the sale tonight, you can just go in there and hit that 2x. We're going to talk like chipmunks. I did it with Bill and Jason because we were in the car on Monday. So I had Mama Pam keep hitting the 2x. And it's pretty entertaining to hear Jason and Bill talk like chipmunks to get caught up. We were lagging pretty bad for several points. I will just say that. So that is what can help you with the lag. So we will be doing the auction style for tonight for the sale. We do have 15 rounds each to bring you guys tonight. So if you're interested in bidding on anything, no need to pre-register. However, if you want to do that, we certainly would appreciate the email. You can type your bids down into the chat if you're interested in anything that we're showing. Jason will pin a starting price up on the screen. If you're interested in the item, we'll give a starting price. You can type your bids and whole dollar amounts down into the chat. Jason will highlight those on the screen as they come in. We will do our best to describe anything to you that we're showing. Do keep in mind it is vintage or antique, so it's had a life. We do our best to indicate any sort of damage, chips, repairs, funkiness with anything that we're showing. The best to our ability as we can here live so that you can see it, but keep that in mind as you're bidding on items tonight. So we will do a countdown, and then the highest bid that we see before the official bid end of the lovely Karen Gillette will be the winner. We also do something here on Mother Tuckers called just in case. So what just in case means is the max amount that you're willing to pay for the item. So your bid, your max bid with the letters JIC next to it. And as long as you are an active bidder on the current item, so you've put in at least one straight bid before the countdown, you're welcome to put in your just in case bids during the countdown only. So if we see that you have the highest just in case before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind if there's multiple just in case bids thrown out there during the countdown, those will turn into regular bids. And also, if you win an item tonight, very important, and I especially, and I'll talk about that in just a minute, if you win an item tonight, and even if it's been a while since you purchased from us, but you have before, we do need some information sent to us via email. So we need your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. But Amie, I don't have PayPal. Well, that's okay. Send us an email with all of that same information. Let us know that you don't have PayPal, that you'd like to check out as a guest. When we send our invoices out, we can send a direct link, and you can check out with any debit or credit card or Venmo at this point. No PayPal required. However, we do prefer PayPal. It protects us. It protects you. That's why we both utilize PayPal. So just send us an email if you win something tonight. We certainly don't mind the extra emails, you guys. Even weekly, if you want to send them, that's totally fine. Just so it's so much easier to find your information at the top of our full inbox when you send it. So Our emails are up here on the screen if you need to take a screenshot. They're down in the description of the video. Jason's also pinned them to the top of the chat. And our lovely mods do put them in periodically into the chat as well. So pretty easy to find that information. Definitely, if you're not subscribed to Jason, make sure you subscribe. Go follow him over on Instagram. You can subscribe to my channel and my Instagram as well. That would be super nice. So invoicing, very important. We ask that if you bid on anything tonight, that is your promise to pay for those items, and follow through if you do bid on anything tonight. We do ask that payment is made between 24 and 48 hours from invoice. My situation this week is a little different. So I will be doing my packing and invoicing tonight. I do ship from Michigan. I only ship to US and Canada at this point in time. So I'm shipping tonight because I'm hoping to get everything shipped out by 4 p.m. tomorrow, because Mama Pam and I are hitting the road and going to Iowa for the weekend. All right. So if you guys could please pay your invoices like as soon as you see them, so I can get everything out of here, that would be fantastic. If not, stuff's not going to ship out until Monday. So keep that in mind. And I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
All right. I ship out of Pennsylvania. I'm Jason from Mother Tucker's Antiques. I have a brick and mortar, so I can offer free pickup. If you guys purchase from me tonight and you want to go ahead and not pay shipping on it and come to the store and pick it up, I'm in central Pennsylvania. I'm about an hour and a half west of Philadelphia. Please make sure you note that in the email. Then we will just invoice you for the item and not for the shipping. And then we will communicate via email on when and how to get it up to the shop for you. I do all of my packaging and invoicing on Saturdays. So if you bought from me on Monday, that means you have an open box. If you're going to buy from me this Friday, doesn't matter. It's all going to go together. If tonight you want to close out that box, all you guys have to do is let me know via email. We will package it up, and then we can usually get you invoiced in under 24 hours. And once you pay, we can ship next day. So, but again, remember, even some of the things I have tonight, like for example, the vanity set, that is a large amount of goods that will probably ship by itself. So please keep that in mind. And especially anything you do purchase from us, always know that we will do our best to combine, but we need it to get to you guys safe. Same as Amie, US and Canada, PayPal, pirate ship. I think that's pretty much it for me. All right, Miss Amie, you're killing me here with this good thing you found here.
We'll just have to get through the sale really fast, Jason.
So you're not going to show it to us before? You're going to save
it?
No,
I'm saving it for community share like you did last week.
Oh, gosh, okay, all right. Okay, well, there's a few folks that popped in I'd like to say hello to really quick before we get into it. We had Debs jump in, so good to see you. We had our friend Jamie, Mid-Century Wasted. Please make sure you're subscribed to her channel. We got Debbie Gutierrez. How are you, Debbie? So good to see you. And I think there was one other, I think Peppermint Patty. Good to see you, Peppermint Patty. Always leaves a good taste in your mouth after you eat a good old peppermint patty after a good dinner. And I just saw our friend Tammy jump in. Did it highlight? It didn't highlight. Hello, Janet. Good to see you. And our friend Patty Janet Rose. How are you, Patty Rose? So good to see you. So, gang, let's get into it with 150 of you here. We'll start out with Amie. Do something different. Start with her, and then we'll get into it.
Yes, Janet, I can't believe that the Lions are winning. It's even weird to say it out loud. So yes, I am. So I probably will be listening to the game in the car, driving home from Iowa on Sunday. Gotcha. Unfortunately. All right. First round tonight is going to be a choice at 12, Jason.
All right.
All right. So I do have some bee things tonight. So we're going to start off with these tiny little honeybee jars. Now, these are made in Japan. They're two different colors. Okay. So I'll show you. This one is blue, and the little wings come off on the back, and they're little honey pots. So originally they would come with little plastic spoons that would stick out their butt for their stingers. These guys don't have their spoons. A lot of times they're missing. I've really never ever come across a set that still has the spoons, but these are in excellent condition. There's no chips on them. just a little bit of crazing, but this is the blue one. Really cute little painted face. And then we have the pink one. So same style, but she's got little lips going on. And then her little wings are pink on the back. And they do both have little Made in Japan stickers on the back. Measurement for these guys, they are 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. So that's the size there. Super cute. I'm channeling spring. Really want it to get here. Flowers and sunshine and no more snow. So there's the profile. I love their tiny little legs. They're kind of hanging over. Probably pretty easy to get. Little spoons, little hors d'oeuvre spoons would probably fit in there just fine. Patty, I see you're 12. Thank you so much. Not sure how bad of a lag we have quite yet tonight. But I would say don't wait to put in bids. All right. Make sure and get those in so people don't come in after the bid end. All right. So Debs is also at 12. So we're looking for 13 or more on choice. I'm going to count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Amie, have we ever been able to verify another color or always just those two?
No, I've only seen blue and pink in these. Okay. Yeah, usually there's like 3 or 4 different colors. I've only seen the pink and blue in these. And I've never been able to identify a maker for these either. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Debs had a 14, but Patty Rose put in a just in case of 18, and she's already knows what she wants. She wants them both. You got it, Patty. Thank you so much.
Little match made in heaven right there. Cute little bees. All right, $10 choice, and I love these. I used to collect these a little bit. These are little plastic. They're not necessarily Cracker Jack toys, but they were little 5 and dime, little tchotchke little toys that little kids or even adults would collect these. So these were very popular in the 40s and the 50s. So I
saw one of these today.
Did you see one of these today?
I did. I saw the little black Scotty dog today.
And of course, I always love a good Scotty dog. So you can pop these in many, many decors. But these are made of plastic, and each one is stamped Japan. So I have 4 for you to choose from, and they're all roughly around 2 to 2 1/4 inches, okay? So the first one at $10 is going to be, this one is the smaller set, okay? So that's your smaller set right there. So let's get in on that. So you can see that one has a white base. They're all in very good condition. These, again, were very popular in the 40s and the 50s. Then we have this little chained family here, which that poor little dog needs to see a chiropractor. I don't know how he or she was able to do that with her neck. And then this cute little couple right here with the little pink umbrella. And these are not celluloid, but these are plastic. And then we have this one right here, and they are just a little bit larger. So I'll show them to you up close if anybody is interested. Here was the first little family that I showed you, and they're all in really good condition. Like I said, they're just about 2 inches. Most of them are all stamped Japan on the bottom or made in Japan. So that did focus there for a second. Then if you guys are into the little chained families and the details on this, it's just amazing how much detail has gone into these little nuggets. So, and then they're all supposed to stay on those little platforms. Now that might be a celluloid platform on that one. And this one is one of my favorites. You have the cute little
umbrella.
Oh my God, the cute little couple underneath the pink umbrella. And then it's the back here where that's actually stamped made in Japan. So it's stamped made in Japan right there on that part of the umbrella. Usually you can't find one with an umbrella. Usually there's some kind of damage to it. So that's going to be your third choice. And then your fourth choice is they're a little bigger than the first set that I showed you and just a little bit different. And this is another little family of Scotty dogs. So if you guys love Scotty dogs, if you just love your miniatures, they would be just a cute little addition to tuck into a shelf. So Patty, I see you in for 10. Robin, I see you in for 11. So we're looking for 12 or more. And again, they're just all about, the largest is 2 1/4. So figure 2 1/4 and a little bit smaller, because the little family with the umbrella, of course, they're just a little bit tinier. So let me put them all on the board, hold them up, and that's how we will claim them. This one will be set number 1. The white one will be set number 2. Umbrella will be 3. and then the larger ones will be number 4. So you can take a variation of whatever you'd be interested in. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on these. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So let's count down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I see Timmy in at 12, looking for 13 or more. And then this is the way the order will go. It'll be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Thank you, Patty. I see you're just in case. And I see Robin's just in case. Thank you guys so much. These are really, really fun. So with everybody's just in cases, Robin, you get first choice at 17. So let me know which one or ones you wanted. Patty, you'll have backup. And the way we're going to do it is this one's number 1. That one's number 1. This one is number 2. Umbrella is number 3. And then the larger one is number 4. So Robin, you can pick whichever ones you want. And then Patty, you'll have backup at 16. But if you can just hold on here, Amie, for a second, let's see which one Robin wants or which ones. And then we'll wait for Patty, and then I can do this in the chat. So again, guys, thank you for hanging out with us here tonight. We got the first set is 1. White is number 2. Umbrella is number 3. And then the other set of black is number 4. All right. You want number 2 and number 3. I gotcha. All right. So Patty, now we'll have to do it large or small. So large or small. Did you want the large or the small? You can see that that one is a little smaller. This one is the small one. That one's the larger one. That one was 1, and that one was number 4. And I can do this in the chat, and we'll get you moving over here, Amie.
All right. 18, Jason.
All right.
Okay. So this is my last Valentine book. I love to find these, but they aren't easy to find. So I was lucky to have 2 this year. So I believe that this one is from the 40s. Now I will say it says 26. There are some cut out of here. There are 20. So there's 6 cards that are missing from the inside, but everything that's on the covers is still intact. All right. So I believe this is from the 40s based on the style of cards and the paper that it's printed on. The only information on the actual book, it is printed in the USA here on the back. So there are cards that you can cut out on the front cover. Very cute. Love these. And look at this deer one on the back. I'm awful fond of you, dear. How cute. So there's the ones that you can cut out from the back cover. So the back and the front is fine. And the cut ones are from the pages on the inside. All of the envelopes, there's also 20 envelopes in here that you can cut out. I'm including a couple extra Valentines because of some that are cut out. So I'll show you those after I'm done showing you the book. So there is some cut ones that were missing from there. And so all the little envelopes that you would cut out and fold up, there's 20 of those in here to match up with the 20 cards that are still left in the book. So that's what the envelopes look like in there. So it feels like construction paper, if that helps. And then the back, there's a couple cut out of the back pages. Look at that cute kitty one.
Meow, meow. Adorable.
So there's that. So like I said, because there's 6 cards missing, I'm including 3 Valentines that are kind of in the same style as the ones in here. So I'm going to show you those. So you're going to get these as well. So we've got little puppy drum major card. I believe all of these are signed, maybe. This one's not. No, this is a mechanical one. He's walking with his little basket of apples. All right, that one is not signed on the back.
Amie, do you have a year at all?
No. My best guess, based on the style, the paper, feeling, the inside of the book, and the illustrations, I believe it's from the 40s. Probably later 40s is my best guess. Couldn't find this exact one. They did switch to more cardstock later on into the 50s style books that were produced, and these are paper. So that's why I was thinking that they are from the 40s. And then you're also going to get this oversized little puppy one. I'll be a feather in my hat, and he's got a real little feather And this is one of those fold up like kind of tent cards. This one, I mean, it's got tape where it tapes in the little feather, and there's a little writing right here in the upper corner. All right, so you're going to get all 3 of those with the book because there's a few missing. All right. So there's 20 total cards and envelopes within the book, plus the 3 cards. The book measures 9.5 by 14.5. All right, so that's the size there. All right, I see Robin's in at 21. Thank you so much. We're looking for 22 or more on the lot. I am going to count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Lag. All right, there's a lot. The comments are kind of coming in chunks right now, you guys. All right, so there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so toward the end, I see Melanie. Hello, Melanie. Was at 25. Lisa was at 23. Nikki was at 22. Nita was at 22. Robin put in a just in case of 31 over Melanie's high bid of 25. So Robin is going to take it for 26. Congratulations, Robin. Thank you so much.
All right. And thank you so much, Karen, for helping with that. And Timmy, I got you. We'll bring those other Scotties back during the recap. So thank you guys so much. $16. And I have choice on glass Fenton Birds. 2 different eras, 2 different sculpts, but they're clear. Okay. And I think they look very icy, great for your decor this time of the year. Great for all to mix in with your colored glass because they go through this, pulls through. I do love me some clear glass. So this is your first choice. This is one of the older Fenton styles. It is the long-tailed one. No chips, no cracks. These are fun if you can get a bunch of these. If you can do a rainbow of these are really, really fun. So this will be your first choice. It's just $16. This one is not stamped Fenton. So these would have been prior to 1971. They made them after, but this one would have had a sticker and it's missing its sticker. So there's tons of great detail. These were very prone to get chipped there or with the long tails. Sometimes they would get some damage on the long tail, but this is a pretty famous sculpt by Fenton. So with the tail and the way I had to measure it, it's coming in at 5 inches long. It's coming in at 6.5 inches long. And then I literally just measured from the base to the top of the tail, just to give you guys an idea. It's about 5 inches tall. So that's your first choice of the Fenton Birds at 16. Okay, no chips, no cracks. Your second one, these were more 80s, 90s little Fenton Birds, and these I love. If you guys have a light base for these, they look so good lit up. And then here you can see right there's the round little Fenton stamp. And again, these were very popular in the 1980s and the 1990s. So this little guy's a little tinier, different kind of sculpt. He's about 4 inches wide by about 2 3/4 inches tall. So, and then as you can see, as I hold him, how the blue of my sweatshirt, shows through. So you can imagine if you pop this little bird in great detail, if you pop this little bird in with your little blue birds of happiness, the blue's going to come through. If you had a little robin, whatever you had, it's going to show through on these. So I just love the clear or the frosted, especially this time of the year. It's just icy. It's cool. It's nice. I mean, it can be out all year, but I do like to mix this with my different colored glass here in the January and February time frame. So that's your second choice. I see you, Patty, in at 15. So we were. Did I highlight that right? Yeah, I was starting it at 16, Patty. Patty. So if you were interested, it was 16. So if you could just put a 16 in, Patty, that's what I thought I had. There's $16 choice. So. I don't know if Patty was lagging on your item, Amie, so just making sure. So $16 if you're interested, Patty. That's no problem. No problem. I don't know if you're lagging or if you were bidding on Amie's. Okay, I got you, Patty.
She wants a bird.
All good. Just we got a weird lag going on here tonight. That's the only reason. Well, that's the only reason why I'm so skeptical, because you're right. All of our comments are coming in really odd. Okay, so I see you, Nicole, in at 17. So this one was your first choice. So this is your clear crystal Fenton. This one in essence was their first sculpt that they did. And then this was a later spin on their birds. So we're going to do a countdown. We're looking for 18 or more. You're all good, Patty. It's just our lag tonight. I wasn't too sure what was going on. I didn't want you to be bidding on Amie's book and, let's be backwards on things. So we'll count it down. We're looking for 18 or more. This will be your first choice. That'll be your second choice. So we'll count it down I'm going to go with 20, Amie. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Come on, internet. Don't be weird tonight. We don't need it to be weird tonight. So I see your 18 Pity Pat's picking. We're looking for 19 or more. Thank you guys for all the interest. I see you're just in case, Patty. Thank you so much. And it'll be on choice. There is our bid end. Thank you so much. Our red bird bid end, or blue bird. It's red on our end. Blue bird bid end. Thank you so much. So Patty, for 19, let me know. Are you collecting long tails? Did you want the long tail one, or did you want the little short, little stubby one? Both are neat. You can have one or two, Patty. You want the frosted satin one? You got it, Patty. Thank you so much. So Pity Pats, let me know if you were interested in the long tail. And if you pass, then Nicole, you'll have backup. So next on deck is going to be Pity Pat's picking. You could have the long tail for 18. All you have to do is say yes in the chat. No chips, no cracks. Okay, you'll take a pass. So then, Nicole, you're on deck for 17. Let me know if you're interested at 17. And if you pass, we'll bring it back in the recap because I think that was everybody. Don't want to miss anybody. Yep, that was everybody. So, Nicole, just let me know if you're interested, and we'll get you going, Amie.
All right, $20, Jason.
Okay, we'll bring this back in the recap. Thank you, guys.
If you guys watched my video on Sunday, you will recognize this guy, this little weirdo. I had to rescue him. He was too darn cute to leave there. So you're going to get the bee, and I'm also including a Valentine that matches. I'll show you that in a second. So he does have his original hang tag. I'm a UB, which means he was a giveaway, like when a kiddo opened a savings account from United Bank. I could find that there were several other animals that they gave away around the same time period. I believe he's probably late 60s, early 70s, based on how his features are made, and some of the other animals that they gave away are indicative of that around that time period. All right, so in the video, he had one feeler and the other one was a little messed up. So I did fix the other one. I just happened to have vintage black pom-poms in my stash. So he got a makeover. So now his feelers are matchy-matchy. And he does have plastic eyes. He has a little pom-pom nose, felt mouth, satin ribbon on the tie. I did iron that out. And then he has this kind of like plastic mesh for the wings that have the kind of this felty material that encase them. All right. And then there's the back of him. He's really nice and clean. He doesn't have any holes or anything like that. And you're also, of course, I have to pair things. You're going to get this really cute bee Valentine. This is a Gibson card. So golly, ain't it nice to be. And then it flips open beside each other. It is a used card, but I thought that it looked darn cute, especially if you perch it, kind of next to, I think it's really, really cute. All right. So the bee itself measures 11 inches tall. The little antenna are 3 inches, and then the wingspan of the bee, when they're all the way out, is 12 inches. All right. So I think he's pretty darn cute. Horrible. Buzz, buzz, buzz. All right. Nikki, I see you in at 25. Buttermilk, I saw you're 24. Thank you guys so much. So we're going to count Mr. B down. If you guys don't want this tag, you can totally cut it off. He doesn't have a butt tag like a lot of the plush 2. He doesn't have one of those, but I do know that, like, based on the other ones that I could find that were given away that still had this on there, late 60s, early 70s. All right. So we're going to count Mr. B down. Cat Kitty, I see you in at 30. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 31 or more. I am going to do that countdown. Don't forget those just in cases if you're actively bidding. We're going to count B down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Be yourself. Bid end.
I will say, being a car lover, if you guys know Mopars and they had made a Super B, these Bs are very collectible for car lovers too. So they're not easy to find.
He's really
it's kind
cute.
of a go along if you're like into muscle cars or things like that.
All right, there is the bid end from Karen G. Thank you so much. All right, so Cat Kitty had a 30, KBEE had a 38, but Nikki put in a just in case of 65. So Nikki's going to take the B for 39. Congratulations, Nikki. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. And Kim, you're right. The color and everything. Yeah, you're right. I am. I got to think about the sweatshirts that I wear before I go live. So $10 choice. These are the largest, kitschiest Valentine's Day cards I have ever had. They did come out of a scrapbook, but they're in good condition. Okay. And they would have had an easel, but the person took the easel off of it so that they could put it in the scrapbook. So that's a condition issue. They are signed, but they're 1940s, very early 50s, and they're kitsch-tastic. So the first choice at $10 is the Hallmark one, okay? And this one measures 8.5 by 7. 8.5 by 7. There's actually glitter. There's like a mica glitter on some. It's some that's left on the heart. And then she actually has this little millinery flower that's still attached. So you can see here in the back, that's how it was supposed to be attached. So the little flower is original to it. And then you can see the Hallmark on the back. And then you can see that it is signed to Linda Sue from Aunt Lou. I think it's Aunt Lois. Yep. So that is your first choice. Thank you, Timmy. I see you in at 10.
That's a 1940s Hallmark.
It is.
It's a good one.
And she's in very good condition. The only condition on the front is maybe that little speck of white right there by dear. So it is to my dear little girl. And if y'all are looking for kitschy Valentines, and these actually are more so than just cards. They're kind of like a die cut in of their own. When I showed them in the preview, I had her in a flower frock. So she'll sit, on her own, and she could be a great backdrop to your Valentine's Day decor. So just let me show you up in here. You can kind of see some of the glitter that's on the outside of that heart. So she's in very good condition. Then your second choice, and I want to make sure I get the measurements. This one I love. They actually gave the little lamb some real fur. So there's some real fur on little Lammy there. And again, it is it's a Valentine for someone cute, And this one is actually a rust craft. So this one is a rust craft, and they actually dated it 1947. If that wants to focus. So you can see rust craft. And then of course it's to the same, it's to Linda, and it's from Uncle John. So this one is signed on the front. So please note that Uncle John also signed the front. This one, again, this one's a little larger. This one is 9.5 by 7.25. So 9.5, 7.25. So if you guys are familiar with like Amie's reeds, we're talking same kind of diameter.
Size, yeah.
That she uses on the inside of her cards. So it'll be choice on the girl or choice on the lamb. And Timmy, let's go ahead and count it down. We're looking for 11 or more. If anyone else is interested, please put a bid in. These don't come around that often. And again, the only condition issue is they came out of a scrapbook and they're missing their original little easels that would have been on there, but they still stand on their own. So 11 or more, counting down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. This will be your first choice. You can put in girl or lamb, or they kind of look pretty good together. Like she's hanging out with her little lamb, but she's also...
The oversized ones aren't easy to find either.
No, they're not. Like she's hanging out with her little squirrel friend. And there we got a 12 from Kimry Ann right before the bid end. So Kimry Ann, you get first choice. Timmy, you'll have backup. Let me know, did you want the girl or did you want the lamb? You can put in lamb or girl, and you can take both. And then Timmy, you'll have backup. So, and guys, don't forget those just in cases. All right, Kimry Ann, they're both yours. Congratulations. Thank you so much. All right, Amie.
Well, because we are having a weird lag and we're seeing it on our end, make sure you guys are going in and checking on your playback speed. Hit that 2x just to make sure that you're caught up and current. All right. I do have 2 handmaids tonight. I have a handmade for my next round. It's going to start at $40, Jason.
All right, Amie.
And if you're a kitsch lover, you're probably going to recognize the bug on this. So this featured here, I was lucky to be able to find 4 different colors of these. They're not easy to come by. These made in Japan little bug. And he originally was an ornament. I did take the wire off, but he has little metal antenna. So I had the only thing that I have done to the bug is I added the little heart rhinestones to make the spots on the ladybug's back. Okay, that's the only thing that I have done to the bug. He has little fluffy white hair. The head is flocked, plastic eyes, and then this kind of gold lame for the back and for the little collar. He does have little bendy arms. If you wanted to, you could bend this arm out and kind of pose it a little bit differently. Of course, it is on a very cool vintage new old stock pink satin ribbon. I've added a big pink sparkly heart to the center. I have made kind of a reflector flower. So we've got the foil flower, and then there's tinsel in the back, and then a little flocked and beaded heart for the center. We've got a mixture of glittery stems and millinery and vintage stems that are popping out, a teeny tiny little wooden ladybug, and I've added some more of the little flocked and beaded hearts coming out of the backside. It is signed by me on the back right there. So measurement for this, it does measure 6 3/4 inches tall by about 6 inches wide. I do measure anything that is hanging off to get the width measurement on there. But I only have 2 of these bugs left. I'm kind of saving them for more toward the spring and summer because of the colors that they are. But I thought this guy just read Valentines to me. He reminds me of, I don't know. He's just he's kitschy. I love him.
He's good. He's good, Amie. And I love the hearts on him. He did such a good job with that.
Thank you. He needed some spots.
Yeah.
He didn't have any spots. This one didn't originally come with spots. Some of the other ones did come with spots. So he just needed some bling. Really. He's
like a Liberace bug. He's got the lame going.
Bug. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. All right. He's playing the piano when he's not the love bug. All right. Exactly. We're going to count him down. Patty Rose is in at 45. Thank you so much. We're looking for 46 or more. I'm going to count him down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
So good.
Thank you, Heidi.
Yeah.
All right, Patty, I see you're just in case. I don't think you're going to need it. Nope, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Patty, this is coming to you for 45. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Great get there, Patty. Cutie, cutie, cutie. All right, guys, I have a piece of Fenton, and it's going to start at $25. And I don't come across this color all that often. It is stamped on the bottom. It's probably 1980s Fenton, I think, but there's no little 8 in it. But just in my best guess, that's when I think it's from. So this is in the color that Fenton calls their cameo color. I think it's a great color to add into your Valentine's Day. It's a very creamy pink, yet it's also like an amber creamy pink, all mixed together. So like I said, I don't find this color that often. I think it's a very bougie color by Fenton. And this is a gorgeous little ruffled vase. No chips, no cracks. You can see how thick the opal essence is here on the top, and there's no issues to the hobnail. There's not even any sickness to the glass. There's, nobody had water in it, so there's no hard water stain. So we'll show you here on the bottom. Hopefully it shows. You can faintly see the round little Fenton mark right there. You're just probably getting a little shadow of it. And again, usually if it's 80s or 90s, they put a little number in there. I got out the magnifying glass. There is no number. So I believe this is probably real early 80s before they really started doing that. So measurements on it, it comes in at just about 4 inches tall. So it's a nice little ruffled vase, and it's about 4.5 inches across. Now, some people will call these ruffled rose vases. You can definitely use that for that, with each one of these little, crimps that they did. Very nice too. Thank you so much, Robin. I see you're 25. You could definitely lay your flowers in each one of those and have a nice, bushel or a nice bunch coming out. But I think these are just great as decor. And if you have yourself a little tea light, you can definitely make these into little lights. So you put your little votive down in there, if I can get it to lay, and then it lights up. And it's a great little ambiance. So you could put this in the center of your sweetheart table. You could put it on top of your mantle, and you could use it as a little night light or a little fairy light. And hello,
that glass always reminds me of root beer floats.
It does. That's a good way to put it. It has like the under hue of a amber, but in certain lights, it has like a very dusty kind of rose feel about it. Do you know what I mean? It's like a good color. And with everything that I was pulling for tonight, I just thought, you know what? It just has a good look. And you can leave it out all year, and it looks good this time of the year with your pinks and your reds and your blues and stuff like that. So Robin is in at 25. We're looking for 26 or more. The way the lag's been going, if you are an active bidder, please use it just in case somebody comes in. So 26 or more. Let's go ahead and count this down. No chips, no cracks. From 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, Steph, hello. If you guys aren't following Steph, she sells stuff by the seashore. Please give her a follow. She has fun sales. Great channel. I see you're just in case, Robin. Thank you so much to secure it right before that bid end, but you didn't need it, Robin. So you're getting this gorgeous piece of Fenton for 25. Thank you so much. Thank you for the bid. All right, Miss Amie.
Hello, Ruthie. $8 choice, Jason.
All right, Amie.
All right. So I haven't found some of these books in a very long time. I have 4 to choose from tonight. These are adorable. Great condition as well. So these are Whitman Publishing books. They do date, all of them date to 1949. I think 40s and 50s are my favorite illustrations for children's books. So all of them have a double-sided cover with illustrations for the front and the back, and all very nice condition. So the first one is the Kitty Meow, which is fluff, really darling. Little stories that go throughout here. Very brightly colored, really nice condition. Him's got wet, poor kitty. So very cute. I won't share the stories with you. I will leave those up to the owner, but these look really great on display because they're a little bit taller as well. All right, so the second choice is Tatters the puppy. How cute is that? And of course, we've got little puppy back on the back. Tatters peeking out. These are great to read, of course.
They are.
Not just display, but they're great to just read to your kids or your grandkids. Very cute little illustrations. All right. I wanted to show cute little illustrations for each one so you know kind of what you're looking at. And then we've got Binky the Bear. He's so darling. Cute. There's the back. He's got a little patch on his bum. Really cute. There's Binky the Bear.
He's got an attitude there, Amie.
He does. Yeah. Bear. All these little books kind of have a little bit of a lesson
Ups and downs.
if I remember correctly. There's quite a bit more of these too. I think that there's like 12 total of these little shaped books. And then we've got Lolly the Lamb. Now, the only thing I was going to note about that there's a little staining right here on the front of Lolly Lamb, but that's really it of all of them. Cute. This one is really cute for Easter.
So happy.
I have had this one before. But so cute. I love the lamb. I think the lamb and the cat are my favorites.
Yeah.
There's farm animals that go throughout this one. It's corn.
It looks like they were having a hoedown that other one, Amy. They were like getting ready to get down on the fiddle and get down on the floor. That's what they were going to do.
All right. So that's your 4 choices. Lolly Lamb, Tatters the puppy, Binky the bear, and Fluff the cat, which kind of looks like Queso. Queso is up here lounging behind me.
I wish she'd be Taters. I wish she'd be Taters.
I know Taters. I know. I originally read it that way, and I was like, no, there's an extra T in there. Stuff.
I know. I wish it was Taters.
Yeah, Taters sounds much better. I agree with you.
Good old Taters.
So they all measure 8x4, all from 1949. I'm going to count them down. I see Tammy's in at 10. You are bidding on choice. You can certainly take multiples or all of them if you want as well, if you're the winner. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I love these.
Little Fluff does have her little blankie with her.
Yeah, she does.
Little floofy fluffies. So cute.
All right, Nikki, I see you're 11. Thank you so much. Hello, Leslie.
Love it.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Nikki, you got the high bid at 11. We'll do cat. We'll make it easy. Cat, bear, dog, lamb, combination. Let me know which ones that you want. And if Nikki doesn't take them all, we'll go back to Tammy. And I can just watch the chat, Jason. Thank you so much.
All right. All right. And hello, Laura. Good to see you here tonight. Hello, Ruthie B. Ruthie B's in the chat with us. How are you? She just wants the lamb one.
She just wants a lamb. All right.
All right. So my next item is going to start at $20. I don't know the age of it. It is made of brass, and I just felt like it was kind of fitting in my pool for things tonight. So when they're on a pedestal like this, these are usually called hotel bells or lobby bells. So this is made of brass. It works. There is a slight condition to the one side. It did take a little bit of a bump. See if I can hold it like this. You can see where it is just a little flat over here, okay? But I think that kind of gives it good character. Other than that, I won't ring it too loud, but it does ring. So it does ring, and then you just hit the little button right there. So it's a fun little piece, a little item that you could actually use heading into Valentine's Day if you wanted to summons your loved one by doing that. Thank you so much, Adriana. I see you're 20, so we're looking for 21 or more. Again, it does have some etching on it. I will show you a little bit closer. There is some etching. Other than that, it has kind of a deco, kind of Nouveau kind of feel to it. Again, I couldn't find exactly when it was from. I do know that the estate that I bought it from, it did come with things that were from the 1930s. So I don't know that this is from the 1930s, but it did come from an estate that everything else was. So you can see the etching on the top of it. It even has a little bit of detail down in here. There's slight details, but not much, but there's a little detail on here. And it kind of, to me, the way the little dinger works, it kind of looks like a little bird sitting on a perch. Do you know what I mean? That's what I see when I see it. I know it
looks like a bird to me too.
But it kind of just looks like a bird sitting there on the perch. And of course, it does work and has a good sound to it. It's just got an overall neat kind of aesthetic. I did not, of course, try to polish it, as you guys can see, but it's in very good condition, except for that little boober here. It must have taken a small little impact, and it's just a little flat on the side. So total measurements, it's about 5.5 inches tall. So we're coming in at about 5.5 inches tall. Again, I'm not too sure how old it is. It does have an older look about it. There are no screws. Sometimes when things are screwed, that can help you determine if it is, before I go saying that, no, because that's a bolt. There's a little bolt on the bottom. If it's a flathead, usually it's older. If it's Phillips, we know it's a little bit newer. Again, there is some etching details right here on the base. And then they also do those same details on top of the bell. So let's go ahead and count this down. We're looking for 21 or more on the vintage hotel brass bell in great working condition. The finial is a little loose, but then I just, spin it so it's straight. So Let's go ahead and count this down. 21 or more. We'll count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I saw your Heather for 21. Thank you so much. Adriana is back in with a just in case. Again, it's a nice sized, and these are just fun to have around the house, mix in, maybe even have it by the front door. If somebody comes in, they could ding it right there before the bid end. Hello, thank you so much, Heather. Adriana had a just in case. Heather had a straight bid of 31. So congratulations, Heather. It's coming to you. All right, Amy.
Awesome. Okay. 24, Jason.
All right.
All right. I'm going to be telling you guys a story. So I have some Russian nesting dolls for my next round. I'm not going to show you them all just yet. I'm going to tell you the story as we look at them. Okay. I found these over the weekend. When I originally found them, I had no idea what it was. But this is a Russian folklore tale, because when I found it, it didn't make any sense. But now that I know the story, it's awesome. Okay. So we're going to start with the smallest piece. And the story is called Kolobok, which translates to small sweet bread. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. So the smallest piece is the bread. Okay. So this is Kolobok. All right. It's just a tiny little piece of bread with feet. Okay. So as the story goes, there's an older couple that live in the woods, and Grandpa asked Grandma to make a sweetbread or a kolobok. Okay. So Grandma makes the kolobok and sets it on the windowsill to cool. And as the kolobok cools, he comes to life, and he jumps off the windowsill and starts rolling down the path, rolling, rolling, rolling. And then eventually he runs into a bear. Okay. And the bear says, "Ooh, kolobok, I'm going to eat you." And Kolobok says, well, don't eat me just yet. I'm going to sing you a song. So Kolobok starts singing and distracts the bear. And then he rolls away and gets away from the bear before he can eat him. All right. So Kolobok keeps rolling, 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 rolling. And then he runs into a fox. And the fox said, "Kolobok, Kolobok, I'm going to eat you. You smell so nice. Do you sing? Will you sing me a song?" So Kolobok starts singing, and he sings his entire song. And then the fox says, "I really can't hear that well. I want you to hop onto my nose and sing your song again." So Kolobok jumps onto the fox's nose and sings the song again. And the fox opens up her mouth and eats Kolobok in one bite. So that's the Russian story of Kolobok. There is a really cool YouTube animation about the story if you're curious to watch that. But I had no clue when I ran across these Russian nesting dolls what it was. I just thought that the bear, I had never seen a bear nesting doll, and it is signed, made in Russia, autographed by the artist that painted it. Really great detail, really nice shape and everything. So we'll take the bear apart, and then the fox. Great detail on these pieces. I love how the fox is painted. So then the little sweetbread goes inside the fox, and then the fox goes inside the bear, and those are all of the pieces. And you will not find this one online right now. I'm really not 100% sure on the age of the piece. Like I said, I couldn't find it. So, but it is in really nice condition. And there are traditional nesting dolls that have this story painted like on the bellies of the ladies that you can find as well. Very interesting. I love to find out stuff like this. It just made me happy to be able to know what it was when I finally got it home. All right. So measurement for the bear is 5 3/4 inches tall. And the kolobok, the little sweetbread on the very inside, is just 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. All right. So that's pretty fun. All right. So I see you guys. Thank you guys so much. I love to find stuff like this, unusual stuff. Good. All right. So we're going to count it down. I see Shannon is in at 52. Thank you so much. And I see Lori's in at 66. So we're looking for 67 or more. I am going to count it down. If you're bidding, I do encourage you guys to use those just in cases. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I just love this. Mom and I opened it up. The video will be coming out. But we're like, I was like, what is that? I got to get it. That's what I said. All right. I am seeing some just in cases there right at the end. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So I see Nikki had a just in case of 88. Lori had a just in case of 88. Lori had a 89 bid. And then I do see Nikki came in with a 90 right before Karen's bid end. All right. And it shows that way on my phone as well, not just in StreamYard. All right. So Nikki, congratulations. This is coming to you. Thank you so much.
Congrats. Boy, this is a weird lag we have here tonight.
Yeah, it's weird. The chat is really coming in strange too.
Odd. All right, guys. $65. Bear with me. You're going to get all of this, okay? There are a slight few condition issues. So you're going to get the whole set. There is a little bit of discoloration to some of the pieces. There is a condition with the clock, but you're going to get all 15 pieces of this 1940s celluloid dresser set. The estate it came from, I gather it. They literally gathered up this off of the individual's vanity, and it's been together, but they never grabbed the cord for the power clock. But to find a vanity set with all these pieces is a little difficult, plus to find it in the pink. So you are going to get the clock. I can't tell you if the clock works or not, and I didn't even highlight. There we go. See, this isn't even highlighting right. I did highlight that. So it's 65. You're going to get the full set of 15 pieces, okay, from the 1940s. So this is an electric clock. Now, the plug on the back is the same kind of plug that the percolators use, okay? So the percolators use those same kind of prongs.
And the electric teapots.
Yep. So it would be my understanding that this would be a simple fix. You can still order those cords on Amazon. So that's your biggest condition issue, I think, on the set, but it still displays well, okay? So to find the pink celluloid, you have the electric clock, and then you have this great gold detailing with like the leafing and the flower. This is gorgeous. So 65, you're going to get it all. I'll move through it as quickly as I can to show you all 15 pieces. And you're right, Patty. It's still right two times. You're right. You're right. So that you're going to get, okay? Then what you normally don't find in these travel vanity kits is you're getting both of the picture frames, okay? Both of the picture frames, and they're in very good condition. So a lot of the detail is very good. So those pieces alone can sell, you know, to start to cover the $65. So you have the velvet on the back. There is a little pooling on it, but you have these gorgeous frames, and they measure 3x5. So you can put a 3x5 in there. So you can go a little bit bigger, but just in the oval part is roughly 3x5. So thank you, Patty. I see you in at 65, and we're just getting into everything that you're going to get. So again, and this is like that's glass. That's glass in there. So they have their original glass inserts. So I did some research. You can find this pink celluloid out there, but you don't find it all that often.
Usually it's the yellow, like the goldeny yellow color.
It is. It is. And this might have to ship by itself, okay? So we'll go in order here. You're going to get the mirror, okay? Now, there is a little discoloration to the mirror, as you can see, okay? I didn't do anything to this because it's all original. This is the way I purchased it. This is the way it came to the estate. And there you can see the mirror. If you guys love 1950s, 1940s, pink and black, like this is right up your alley. So there is your hand mirror. We have just a little discoloration. So we have a little discoloration on that, but it's still present. Okay?
Jason, I like how you say mirror.
Oh, somebody was saying that the other night. It must be the Pennsylvania Dutch in me. So then we have the glass covered dish, and this is the celluloid top on here.
Mirror.
I know, I guess I do say it's sort of weird. So you can see there's no chips to that. And this one isn't discolored. This one is not discolored. So that, and I don't know if this you would use as a pin dish or a makeup dish.
Bobby pins.
Yeah. Well, I have another one that still has her original bobby pins in it coming up. I didn't have the heart to take them out. So you'll get this little dish, covered dish. Again, the lid on that is celluloid. The base is glass. Then you're going to get, and I guess this would have been her little powder jar. But she has all her bobby pins in there.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't have the heart to take her bobby pins out. And this she must have used a lot because you can see the wear on it. So there's just like this whole, like you're literally getting this. Thank you so much, Laura. I see you for 68. So you're getting something that sat on somebody's dresser day in and day out, and they used it. But the brass around the outside is in very good condition. No chips, no cracks. So you'll get that. So then you're going to get the shoehorn. You're going to get the original shoehorn, okay? And all of it has the details of the pink and black. So we'll go slow. I'll show this all to you one time. Then you have the brush, and the brush is in very good, clean condition.
The bristles in those are always really soft.
I know. Slight discoloration maybe, but not too much. Thank you, Smalls. I just got to tell you guys, when I get to the mirror alone, if I had a pink and black house, I would buy it just for the mirror. So hang on. The best part will be the last part I show you. Little discoloration on the handle, but you know, she probably used this every single day. Here is the full celluloid box. So this is a full celluloid hinged box.
Awesome.
So you're getting that. And again, most of all these details are actually raised. There's like a texture to them, and they're in very good condition. So there you go. We'll just spin that around. No chips, no cracks to that little celluloid box. Now, here's one of the other condition issues. We are missing a little tooth in the comb, but the comb's still present. The comb is still, look at all the little black. How many times did she actually use that? All the black paint is still there. So Pity Pat's Pick, and I see you for 75. Thank you so much. Now we're going to get into the fun cuticles. So here is her little polishing brush.
Wow.
Good condition.
Never see that piece.
Nope. Now we're going to show you the scissors. You're going to get the full little manicure set. Cool. Okay. Now we're going to get into the little cuticle cleaners.
Where did you find this, Jason?
This came from a local estate up the street, actually from Mother Tucker. So this has probably been in Lancaster County the better part of its life. Wow. And it came from an estate of an older senior citizen. So she probably had this. That's the best of the details that they give you. Do you know what I mean? They don't give you anymore. Then you have the vanity mirror, okay? No darkening to it, no issues to it. Look at the round. Look at the round feet on it for it to sit. Can you get much more like Deco 1940s than this? So that is coming with it as well. And then you can see my wall of fun behind me. And there you guys are. So in very good condition, no chips, no cracks. You're going to get everything. And again, this will probably ship by itself. So let me hold up the brush, and we're going to start a countdown on this. We're looking for 76 or more, and it's 15 pieces of the celluloid pink, black, gold 1940s dresser set. So 46 or more, please use just in case if you had your heart set on it. Thank you so much, Liz. I see you for 76. We're looking for 77 or more. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You are right, Patty. To find all these pieces, and I've never had a mirror like that, not even in the yellow. I've had this since before Christmas, and I kept thinking, well, Valentine's Day might be the best time to bring it. So there is our bid end. Thank you guys so much. So we had Laura in with a just in case of 200. The next highest was Patty with a just in case of 125. Smalls at your 201 did come in after the bid end. So it is going to Circle 7 Farms for $126. Thank you so much. It will be wrapped with care.
Amazing. That's amazing set. Like usually it's the mustard yellow.
Yep.
And it's just like 2 or 3 pieces. That's all I ever see. I never see like a huge set like that. That's amazing. All right. before I tell you the start price on my next item, I do want to point out that on the hand here, there was a little chip. I did go ahead and touch it up and paint match it so it blends in and not gleaming white. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know. Otherwise, good condition. Okay, but I wanted to let you know that. All right, so with that being said, this is starting at $36. Okay,
right, you got it, Amie.
which is significantly less than what these typically go for. All right, this is a Joseph Originals from the Buggy Bug line. All of the Buggy Bugs are incredibly hard to find. I have been lucky enough to find 2 in the last over 10 years. Okay, but I've never come across one of the cute little bees. So there is a whole little series of different kinds of bugs. And then there's a whole little series of these little bumblebees. All right. So this is the one that is sitting with the honey pot. Okay. And such a cute, darling little smiley face. He's just having a good old time in the honey. They do all have little metal antenna that is just bent up to make the little antenna. Does have the original Joseph Originals foil sticker there on the belly. And I love the pops of blue that they decided to put onto the wings. Just gives them a little bit more dimension. There's the bottom. All right, so again, he did have a little chip out of the hand here, which I have painted and color matched to help blend in. Okay, I couldn't leave him behind. Like, I just don't see these, so I was like, well, I'm okay with the tiny little chippy chip that's going on. All right, and then I'm also, of course, including a little bee Valentine, just because it says your honey. Like, I just thought that they needed to go together. All right, and it is used on the back. So you're going to get the little matchy Valentine with the honeybee as well. Measurement for the Joseph bee is 2 1/4 by 2 1/2. Just in case you're curious, the bees typically go for around $90. And if you come across the queen butterfly bug, she usually sells for around $500, and I am not joking. So if you ever see that piece or you want to Google it, just keep your eye out for that piece because it's very valuable. All right. So right now I see Jen's in at 36. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 37 or more. I am going to count it down. We still have quite a few rounds to get to. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzz, buzz, bid end. Ruthie, didn't you get a buggy bug from me some years ago? I feel like you did. Maybe I'm imagining that.
So happy.
All right. I am seeing some just in cases come in here. I haven't seen Karen's bid end. All right. There it is. The B bid end. Thank you, Karen. All right. So Buttermilk and Cream had a just in case of 48. Jennifer put in just in case of 49. And that's right before the bid end. So Jen, this is coming to you for 49. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
And yes, Ruthie did. She answered you.
Okay.
Yes, she did.
So.
All right, guys. Going away, complete from the heavy kitsch. I'm going to go like some 1940s, 1950s. And I believe these are Capodimonte. Okay, I've sold enough of Capodimonte to feel comfortable to tell you guys that this is what they are. So $18. And with Capodimonte, there's always a condition issue, but it's minimal. And these are great. They're twofers, okay? So you're going to get them both for the $18, okay? So they are these large roses, all right? Not only can they sit as your centerpieces, but they have holes in them so they can be hung on the wall, okay? And in Capodimonte fashion, because sometimes they had stickers, and I believe these had stickers on them. I see you, Nicole, for 18. Thank you so much. The rosebud here has been repaired, okay? But it is a very good repair, and you have to look very close to see that little line right there, okay? So I think this one must have had a little tumble, and that's on the back side. That is on the back side, but honestly, they display beautifully, and they come in at 5.5 inches, okay? To have a large Capodimonte single rose like this, I don't find them that often. They're great for your Valentine's Day decor. They're great for your spring decor. And like I said, they can be hung or they can sit. Okay, so there's the first one. Now, I was really nitpicking this other one, and everything from the front looks very good. But when you spin it, you can see that there's a little white spot right here and a little rough spot. Okay?
I never see Capodimonte flowers, or any Capodimonte for that matter, without chips, ever.
No, you're right. And usually it distorts them. Usually it distorts them and they don't look right, okay? So I gave these a good look over. I can't find anything else. And honestly, I know we have the timeless discussion about, do we get things that are damaged? I don't like it, but for Capodimonte or even some of those little bone china,
good for those.
It is. And for the English flowers, sometimes we have to just forgive. And I actually know people that collect the Capodimonte that it's just part of it. They know that it's part of it. And these two large rosebuds, you could put them on either sides of pictures on your gallery wall. Or again, I like the twofer because when you lay them, you don't see the little hole to hang them. So we're in with Nicole at 18. Thank you so much. Unless Nicole's lagging, I got a feeling Nicole might be lagging pretty bad. She might be lagging pretty bad. So we might not even have a bid on it. Nicole, you might be lagging. If you do get a chance to hear my voice, please refresh. Man, Amie, our chat's really lagging tonight. So, Nicole, I don't know what did you start the bug at, Amie? You started the bug at higher than...
I started at 36.
Yeah, so she couldn't even be bidding on that.
Yeah,
and we didn't even start the just in case yet. So... Nicole, if you can hear me, please make sure to refresh. And we're just looking for 18 or more on the Capodimonte roses. Although she did bid 18. When I said, because I don't recall starting anything else at 18. So just confirm, Nicole, if you were bidding on the flowers, you could have been. We'll just wait another second here. I don't want to hold us up too long. I can bring these back into recap. Yeah, you're right, Lisa. You're right. The repairs are minimal, and I'm not sure what she was bidding. Nicole, were you lagging or did you want to bid on these? If you did, oh, you're fine. No worries, Nicole. Just put in 18 if you were interested in these. And if you say no, I'll turn it over to Amie and we'll go back to her round and I'll recap these. But if you were bidding on these.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We didn't have anything else starting at 18.
No. I was bidding on the ceramic B. Okay, she was bidding on ceramic B.
Gotcha.
So we're going to go ahead and bring these back during the recap. But if anybody was interested, they were starting at 18. They're Capodimonte, probably 1940s, maybe 60s, somewhere in there with minimal issues. So we'll just bring them back during the recap. And if everybody can just take a moment, do a quick refresh, because whatever's going on with the lag, if you guys could just do a refresh, hit the 2 times. The gear wheel.
Leslie is asking, is it for the pair of the?
It is. It is for the pair. It
Yeah.
is for the pair. Just let me move myself over again. Who was asking that, Lisa? I mean,
Leslie.
Amie?
Leslie was asking if it was for
Yes.
the pair or for each.
It is for the pair. Yep, it would not be for choice. It is for the pair of them, so it is $18. And we'll get Amie over. We'll recalibrate, and we'll get back into it. Yes,
yeah.
it is for
refresh, you guys. If you haven't, you can either exit out or you can go into your playback speed setting and hit that 2x just to get you caught up with anything that you might be lagging behind. Okay, $40, Jason.
All right.
All right. I have my first Valentine dolly. I just have a couple for the season. A couple more sales. I'll have a couple different ones. But this is the one I chose to bring tonight. So I'm going to take her off the stand here. All right. So here's the Valentine, one of the Valentine dollies. She does have a little felt heart. I put a rhinestone heart in the center. Hand-painted face, of course. A vintage button at the top. And this really cool black background, kind of vintage inspired little Valentine print. I'm going to turn her around to the back. Look at this one. Kind of looks like Jason, maybe a little bit there on the back.
Thanks. I'm here for it.
The song of my heart be true or something like that on the back. Okay. But then there's all over print. And then she's got yellow polka dots in the pleat that carry down to the socks. And then she's got red shoes going on. And then there is hook and loop here on the back that you can take the dress off if you need to wash it or do whatever with it. You can take it off if you need to. Measurement for her, she does measure 12 by 13 and a half. Her piggies are a little wider, so that's where the measurement is coming from. These do look really cute posed. If you guys saw what have you seen? Christmas, Halloween. I think Christmas and Halloween so far of the dollies. I do have Easter bunnies that will be coming. We'll have some Easter bunnies, so I'm excited. Those are my favorite ones. So right now I see Karen's in at 62. Thank you so much. And Steele's in at 45. Thank you so much. Tammy's in at 60. And all right, so Karen's got the high bid at 62. All right, so we are looking for 63 or more. I'm going to count it down just so that we can keep it rolling tonight. I don't want to be here super late. And I want to see you guys' fantastic finds as well. All right, so we're going to count her down, looking for 63 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid it. And when I send her out, I will give her a tramp stamp. I will sign her. That's really the only place that I can think of to sign her. All right. So she gets a tattoo before she gets sent out in the mail. Oh, show my necklace. Of course, it's Miss Priss. I have the cookie jar behind me. This was actually a keychain I purchased many years ago from somebody on Instagram. So I turned it into a necklace.
So Karen.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen. So Karen Lord had the high bid at 62. Tammy came in with it just in case at 76. So Tammy's going to take it for 63. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. We got to beat this lag here tonight somehow. We'll do it.
God.
Whew, weird. Okay, $18. And I'm going some kitsch. And I got me a big old Cupid girl. And she is a cameo.
So cute.
And she's only going to start at $18. Now, I do believe she was played with. There is just a little teeny tiny bit of wear to the tip of her hair right there, but no real damage. I love her knobby knees. I love her chubby arms. She is a big girl. She's a tall one. She's coming in at 12 inches tall, so she is posable. Now, I do think there's a little discoloration to a little bit of the white, but I don't think it's major, but there's no staining, okay? So she's got this cute little pink little top on, and let me undo. Excuse me, girl. I'm going to get fresh with you here for a second so I can show you guys here in the back. She is marked Cameo right there on the back and on her head as well. So, Amie, what era do you think these are? What era is like these cameos?
Well, I mean, it's hard to tell sometimes if the clothes that are on them is original to them.
Right.
She looks like she's probably 70s.
Okay.
Cameo to me.
Thank you. Because I didn't want to put you on the spot. I did some research, and that's what I was coming up with too. So
yeah, I would think that she's a 70s one. Is my best guess.
She is posable, so you can, move and joint her legs, so she can be a sitting Cupid girl. And I love the side eye. And she does have some light blue details on the outside of her eyes. I don't know if they're picking up, but she has some slight blue around the outside of her eyes. And when she's standing, like I said, she's coming in at 18 inches tall. And her arms and legs were dirty, so I did clean her when I got her. So I do think a little one played with her. But she's in just super good condition. And I thought, how cute would she be if you had her like holding a Valentine? Like if you had one of the larger ones that we were offering up, put a little Valentine in there or a little sign that says like Valentine's Day, or get that little garland hanging in between her arms for your display.
Little heart garland. That would be cute.
She's just so cute. And this is how I found her. So she had her little bloomers on and she has her little pink dress and she's like, "Love me, Amie. Love me."
She really has that voice, huh?
Yes, yes.
Marge.
She smoked through the 1980s, and she has now given up smoking, and she has a little bit of a rougher voice, but it's okay. So We're going to go ahead and count the 12-inch Cupid down. It is marked Cameo on the head and on her body. Thank you so much, Robin. And I'm going to get a home tonight, Amie. So let's go ahead and count her down. We're looking for 20 or more, and we are doing just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love those chubby hands. I got chubby hands, Amie. I
can't make that voice.
Huh?
I don't think I can make that voice.
Oh my God. I can because I wasn't feeling good the past week, so I definitely can. So oh my God. So
she does kind of sound like there's a SpongeBob episode where there's a lady talking about chocolate. I remember when they invented chocolate. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. That's
I get chocolate all over my chubby hands because I'm just a crazy Cupid girl. All right, so we had Pity Pat's picking him with a just in case of 29. Robin, you had that just in case of 31. So Robin, I'm coming home to you. I'm coming to Ohio, Robin. All right, congratulations, Robin. She's yours for $30.
I'm glad she doesn't have a voice box option there, Robin.
I'm going to Ohio. Bye, everybody.
Oh, Lord. All right, $16, Jason.
All right.
Okay. I haven't found one of these in quite a while. This is a bank. There we go. Coin hole is on the back of the tail. And this is one of that kind of composite chalkware ceramic material. Okay. And this is made by Napco. Doesn't have the foil sticker present anymore. They did also do a mouse and an elephant in the same kind of style. And if you can tell from the paint, the brightly colored paint on here, she's a glower. She is covered with Day Glow paint. Well, I guess I didn't, there we go. So anything that's colored, it's neon, like, so she would be a cool addition to a blacklight display because she definitely would glow. Good condition on her, just minimal scratching. Really, there's no chips or anything. This composite material is very prone to chipping. There is her number there on the back side. Very, very good condition. Of course, I like bees and skunks, both for Valentine's Day. And she does have her original bank stopper there on the bottom. Measurement for her is 4.5 by 6. So she's 6 inches tall, 4.5 wide. So stinking cute.
She is.
I love that face. So good. Eyelashes are perfect.
So good.
Love. All right. So I see Lisa was in at 18. I see Leslie's in at 19. So we're looking for 20 or more on little skunky friend. We're going to count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I smell like flowers.
You cannot have a bad day when you own this bag.
No.
Like, look at that face every day. It'll set the tone, and you'll be out the door, zippity-doo-dah. So cute. And these are always chipped up and so damaged when you find them.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But I seriously don't run across these hardly ever. All right. There's a bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So at the end there, we had Liz with a just in case of 26, and Lisa came in with a just in case of 31. So Lisa's going to take it for 27. Congratulations, Lisa. Thank you so much. Reminder, you guys, if you weren't here at the beginning, I'm going to be doing my invoicing tonight. So if you haven't bought from me for a while, send your information during the sale tonight. I'm going to be staying up and getting them out so I can get everything shipped out tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to the post office at 4 o'clock because Mama Pam and I are hitting the road to Iowa very early on Friday morning. Okay, so if I don't get everything shipped out, it's going to ship out on Monday when I'm back home. All right. Thank you so much.
All right. And Karen G, thank you so much for being our official bid ender tonight. And Kim, thank you so much for being the backup and assisting and being our other mod tonight. So now I slugged it in there. Now I lost it. Where did it go now? I know I had it in there. There it is. $10 choice. And I have what I believe is some early 1940s jewelry. These are called pot metal or pressed metal. And I think they just have a very good look. I think it's kind of like a throwback Victorian kind of look and would look great for Valentine's Day, either one of these. And I think these are nice. As we all say, this would be nice in a hat. This would be nice on a scarf. This is just nice to add to your ephemera. If you want a nice little touch to hang on maybe, a Victorian postcard or something like that. And again, these are even nice to just lay and display. So this is going to be your first one in very good condition. We have the rhinestones, and then we also have the red rhinestone. And it's just great scroll work here, this gorgeous, very abstract looking 1940s. And it is in a polished or almost like a painted, like it's like a brass color. Okay. So these are just different style brooches, and these are on the older side, and they would have been costume jewelry. And this is larger. It's about 2 3/4 inches. So it's about 2 3/4 inches. Thank you, Steph. I see you in at 10. Let me flip this around here so you guys can see the back. There's no major issues to the clasp. It does have the safety clasp on it. And again, it does have the rivet there. So we do know it is an older style brooch. Again, I believe it's probably 1940s. And look, you can see all the little rhinestones are intact. So that's your first little choice. I really like this one. And I'm sure you could fasten it different ways. But the way the fastener is, this is the way I'm going to show it to you. So you have this great scroll work with the leaves, and look at those large, chunky rhinestones in there. Aren't they just gorgeous? They almost have like a blood. Berries. They do, and they have like a blood red to them. Very Valentine's-y. And this one, the way it measures is about 2.5 inches. So I'm sure if you took the clasp and you attached it, you could attach it probably all sort of ways if you wanted to. So you can do it that way if you wanted to. Now the way it is set, that's the way you're supposed to wear it. So, but I'm sure you could do it all sorts of different ways if you wanted to. Thank you, Karen. I see you're 12. So let me get in and let me show you some of this great detail on there. Has just a great antique look to it. You don't even have to do anything to it. Wear it as is. Again, like I was saying, these are great to use as decor. They're great on hats, like we all say. They're great. These are nice and large. Like, you got a nice jacket you're going to wear. Tina tells me it's hard for the guys to sell the jewelry. Now I'm saying that if you guys got a gorgeous little jacket, I think that would look good. And I think I can do it. I think I can do it. So we're in.
You need to wear like a blazer or something.
I will. I shouldn't. And like,
or
yes.
A suit jacket. I guess blazers are for women.
Well, and no, I do think guys wear blazers too. I think they do too. And I'll be honest with you, this is masculine enough that a man could wear this if you wanted to.
I think they look good on hats too.
I do too. And this one, if I was going to wear, I think it would look good on like a lapel, like a scarf, something like that. Do you know what I mean? If you had it sitting right, at least that's what I would do. So that was your second choice. We're looking for 15 or more. None of them are missing. And then I'll show you your first one again. And then we're going to do a countdown. And then you can just pick one or two. I love the scroll work on it. It's kind of like an abstract, kind of like a bow almost, with the flower there. Just a unique, different take on a scroll. And again, it's just something different. It's something different that you don't always see. So KBEE is in at 14. We're looking for 15 or more. We are doing just in case. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. They're both about 2.5 inches. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Did you see that Mr. Agenda wore one of Heather's brooches?
Yeah, I saw it. I was going to say, I remember Scott had one on New Year's.
On New Year's Eve. I think they're both so different, and it's different for Valentine's Day. Some different reds, something different. Sometimes, you want something that has just a different look, and they definitely have an older look to them too. So there's the bid end. So KBEE had just in case of 20, but Steph got in with that just in case of 21. So Steph, Let me know which one or ones you're interested in. That is number 1. This one is number 2. Maybe you wanted both. Maybe you wanted one. So that was number 1. That one was number 2. Everyone go to dinner anymore. Let's see. Okay, Bill. All right, Bill. That works for me. We can make that happen. But I get to pick the brooch. So then KBEE, you'll have backup. So Steph, let me know which ones are ones you wanted. That's your 21. This one is your second one. And then that one was your first one. I'm not seeing a comment from her yet.
I feel like if you're going to go to brunch with Bill, Tina has a lot of brooches that you can borrow from.
Oh, yeah. It'll be a big one that says, I love Bill. All right. Everybody wins. KBE, you got the second one.
You should find one that says happy birthday, Bill.
Well, that's coming up here pretty soon.
It is. Yeah, we can actually use the graphic for what it's intended for.
We might go all out and actually make a new one.
A new one?
Oh, I don't know. We might get crazy. Amie.
All right. $20, Jason. All right. So I have, I found her over the weekend. So I have another Valentine inspired Nancy Ann storybook doll. Now the box on this one is not, it's not ideal. All right. And the little heart cutout is got some bending going on. All right. But the doll herself is very cute. I did want to show you the box real quick. So there is on the lid. All right. This is her original box. There is a little tear in a couple spots on the lid of the box, and the box, I don't know. It's not like the best of shape for the box, but she is the Queen of Hearts, although a different version. Okay. I had a couple weeks ago, I had in the box the Queen of Hearts dressed in polka dots. Okay. This one, she's different. So she has her little red taffeta dress and her little pinafore with the felt heart. And then she's got a little lacy hat that is tied on with some ribbon. And I will say on the back, it is safety pinned on there. I was okay with that. At least that was there and her dress wasn't falling off. But her dress is in pretty good shape. It just needs a little bit of maybe ironing in the back. But I like that it poofs out like that. She does have underneath, she does have her original bloomers. This one does not have articulated legs, so she cannot sit down. But there's no chipping. She does date to the 40s. And this is that kind of composite material. So this means that it's the earlier dolls. And she does have brown hair going on. So the arms are articulated, so you can kind of move them and pose them, although I would be careful doing so. A lot of times I will come across these and she had an accident and then her arm is no longer attached. So you just want to be careful, but you can kind of pose her a little bit how you want to. Because she's flat-footed, if you spray out the dress, she typically will stand upright for you. Measurement for her, she does measure 5.5 inches tall. The box is 7.25 by 6. All right. So it does have the cute little heart cutout. You know, you could do a little display around that, but there is the bending there on the heart. Okay. So that is original to the box too. All right. So I see KBEE is in at 21. Thank you so much. We're looking for 22. We're going to count her down. I love the painted little faces on these. They did switch to plastic later in the 50s for these guys, but these are the older ones. I'm going to count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Off with her heart. Off of their head. Off of their heart. Is that what she said? The Queen of Hearts. Off of their head. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
From Alice in Wonderland.
I think you're right. Yep. Hello.
No,
Holly.
it was painting the roses red.
I'm so confused right now. I mean, I'll just say yes to anything. I think
the roses red. Painted. Yeah, that's from Alice in Wonderland. I'm thinking of Queen Elizabeth off with her head. I'm
yes.
Yes. All right. KBEE, your just in case did come in after the bid end. So this is going to come to Debbie Gutierrez, 428. Congratulations, Debbie. Thank you so much.
And hello, Holly. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well.
Hi,
and this is a good time to remind everybody, please make sure you're subscribed to Enamor Amie's channel. The link to it is right down below in the description there, and her Instagram. If you're watching this in a replay, it's very easy. Go down there and please give her a follow on both platforms. And please follow us, Mother Tuckers, here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. So, all right, my next item is going to start a little higher. It's going to start at $40, but I can tell you that this is one of a kind, and I don't find these that often. And this is what is called a Victorian celluloid photo, okay? And they put it, it's a photo and it's a portrait. Now, we used to call these button photos at the store. That's not really necessarily right, but it was fashion at the turn of the century to do this, gift this, use this, and have it around the house, okay? So this is a gorgeous portrait of this couple. Before we get into that, one note, the stand part, the easel part is missing, okay? But these are and were very collectible, and you don't often find that they actually colorized some of it, okay? And you don't often find it with a gorgeous, and I would almost wonder if this would be their, I don't know, engagement photo. Maybe it is even their wedding photo, because it kind of looks like she's wearing a wedding dress, you know, for the period with her flowers. But I will tell you that these are very collectible, and you don't find them that often in this kind of condition. So it is 9 inches in diameter. I do believe that this one here is probably from the 1910s or 1920s. We have the picture of the cottage and what I believe they're pansies, maybe they're
morning glories.
Morning glories, maybe.
Bill,
Bill, yes, please. And we have some swans there, you know, in the lake. But then you have this gorgeous couple. And I brought this because I thought this would be great in your Valentine's Day. You know, maybe if you do decorate with different wedding photos, I thought it would be nice. And it's going to take a certain collector that's interested in this, but I can tell you that it's definitely going to be one of a kind, because it's not like this was mass produced. This was a one of a kind, and it was made for this couple. So let's get in there. I do believe that this is their wedding photo. At least that's my best opinion. You can see he's got a flower in his lapel there. She has maybe her bouquet of flowers. Maybe that would be her wedding dress. And I forget what they call those curls, the kind of curls she has. Very curls. 1920s kind of. What did you say?
They look like kind of pin curls to me.
Yeah, they do. Kind of
finger wave.
Yes, finger wave. That's it. Thank you so much, Amie. So again, it does measure 9 inches in diameter. What makes this a little different is the fact that you have some coloring here on this. So this is tin, and then it is celluloid that is put on tin. At least that's my belief. But it has a kind of a coating on it. Okay. So it's basically like a big button. It's basically what it is. But this was fashion back then. This is what folks did. And these weren't cheap when they did this technique back in the day. So $40 if anybody's interested. It is something different. I thought I would take a chance on it. I think it's really neat. And if you do some research on these to see that the background has coloring on it, that they colorized it, you don't find that often. Usually the pictures are not of a couple. Usually it is of a wife.
One person. Yeah.
It's usually one person. So that's what makes this one a little bit different.
Babies are the ones that I usually see.
Yep. And the fact that you have this fun, not fun, why did I say fun? You have a younger couple that I believe this is their wedding photo, if my camera wants to focus. But I would believe that this would look great in your Valentine's Day decor, because to me, they look like two sweethearts sitting there together. I love the colors, the fact that they have some of the blues and the greens and the pinks in there.
That one's really vibrantly colored.
It is.
Not that bright.
And all of that would be hand painted. All of that would be hand painted. Do you collect these? Okay, Jamie. I know folks come in my store and we don't see these that often. To find one of these, and these are considered Victorian celluloid portraits. That's what they've always been called. It was in fashion in the turn of the century to do this. This is what folks would do sometimes. Family members would pay to have them made. And it was just a high end. This was not something that everybody had. It would take a certain income to afford to do this or have this. So I'm not seeing any interest, and that is okay. $40 if anybody's interested. Maybe y'all want to do a little research, think about it. We can bring it back in the recap. But it was $40, and it is 9 inches in diameter. Again, if you didn't hear, the little easel or kickstand part is missing. So we'll bring it back and we'll get you over here, Miss Amie.
All right. We're going back to Kitsch Town for a minute. $16, Jason.
You got it.
All right. Now, I think this is only the second one of these that I've ever come across in the wild. Now, this is made by Lefton. It's from the Dainty Miss line, but this is the gray-haired lady. They do have coordinating wall pockets and other kitchen pieces that go with the gray-haired lady. Dainty Miss herself has blonde hair. Okay, so this is the gray-haired lady. And she just has a little bit of issue. She's not perfect condition. That's why I'm starting her at what I'm starting her at. She does have a couple chips. So this is a very old chip here on the back edge. It's not super visible from the front. And this was obviously used as a tea bag holder. So she does have a little chipping there. There is a little flea bite on the end. It's more of a rub of the ceramic there. And then there's another little right here and a cup and some flea bites that are up here. So she's not in perfect shape. There's a little bit of crazing, but there's not major crazing on her. Of course, she says, I will hold the bag, but really nice detailing. Again, made by Lefton. Does not have Lefton foil sticker present on the back. And this is not one of them. Napco was smarter with their tea bag holders. They made a little bit wider of a base so that they could stand upright. This one cannot stand on its own. So if you wanted to stand it upright, you would have to have one of those little plate rack holders or attach some sort of like a plate hanger here on the back to like hang it on. I think it would look cute hung on a wall. Actually, the last time I found one of these was in a estate sale, maybe 5 years ago. And the lady had a collection of over 400 tea bag holders, and she had them plastered all over the wall in her kitchen. Most of them were behind the stove. So they had to pry them all off the wall to sell them at the estate sale. That was the last time. And that one was actually the gold hair Dainty Miss one. So I don't know if I've ever had the gray haired lady, but she measures 4.5 by 3.5. So that's the sizing there. All right. So you see Robin's in at 16. Thank you so much. So we are going to count her down. We're looking for 17 or more. Pour me a spot of tea. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Amie, are you sure her voice isn't more like, pour me some tea, I'm thirsty?
Tea. No, it's definitely pour me a spot of tea.
All right.
Definitely British.
My throat's all scratchy. Pour me some tea.
No.
Now my throat is scratchy. I'm messing around.
Yeah, your cupie needs some tea. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Robin, you did need your just in case. This is coming to you for 16. Thank you so much.
Right. So now I have some mid-century glass that I think is going to look good on your table. Oh my God, Holly likes the voice. Okay. So this would look great on your Valentine's Day table if you guys do reds all year round. And to be honest with you, I don't find a set of these that often. So I was really excited to find a set of these. Like Misty would say, it's like the hurricane coming at you. So the hurricane, but it's part of the Epic line. It is Viking. And as we know, Viking, to find the true ruby red Viking, you don't see that often. So other than a few little pieces of wax that were on it, they're in very good condition. I did find like a little nubby right here that I felt. You can catch it with your nail. So I just want to note that. I don't know if it's a little, I don't even want to say it's a chip. I don't know, but you can kind of see it. It's like a little inclusion right here, right there, but you can catch it. So I do want to note that. But there is some glow, so we do have a little bit of tiny bit of glow to the outside. But overall, these are very ruby red for your Valentine's Day decor. So you're going to get them both for $22. So in essence, it's $11 each. And they both measure just about 7¼ inches. Thank you, Kim Rianne. I see you in at 22. They measure just about 7¼ inches across that way and about 2 inches that way. Now, these, of course, would look good with mercury candles. They would look good with lucite candles. If you don't want to use these as candle holders, you don't have to. You could cover that up and fill this up with little conversation hearts and use it as a little candy dish because they use the same sculpt for that. But I like the fact that I have a pair of these so you can use them as your as your candle holders and have a console bowl and use that as well. There's a little bit of wax in the bottom of this one. I left it. Again, if you guys know, when it comes to real taper candles, they always tell you to light them, drip a little bit of wax in and put the candle in. It helps hold your lucite candles. It helps hold the other one. So I just left it. But no chips, no cracks, and then just that little weird inclusion that I had told you about. So they are the Ruby Red by Viking. Great even for the summer if you do like a red, white, and blue. But I don't find the Ruby Red Viking pieces all that often. I'm not going to say it's rare. I just don't find them. And when I do, I think it's such a great Jolly Rancher. There it is, Bill. Jolly Rancher look and feel of glass, especially for this time of the year. And these would look great at Christmas. No chips to the bottom. Again, you can see they're very clean. It was just weird. Whoever had this did use these, and there were like a few little specks of wax that was on it. And then as I cleaned it, it smeared. So, but again, you're going to get them both. So we're going to count them down, keep it moving. We're looking for 23 or more. We are doing just in case with the lag. If you guys are interested, please use that just in case. Counting down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Kimberly Ann is in still at 22. We have Laura coming in at 25. Don't forget those just in cases, gang, in case you have your heart set on something. I see you, Kimberly Ann, at 26. Thank you guys so much. And we're waiting on that bid end from the lovely Karen G. Man, that lag is weird tonight, guys. We'll beat it. There is the bid end. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry, Laura. Your just in case of 30 came in after the bid end. So Kimberly Ann, the Viking ones, they're yours for $26. Congratulations, and thank you so much. All right, Miss Amie.
All right, $18, Jason.
All right.
All right, I haven't had one of these in a minute, but I thought I would bring this one because it was a little Valentine-y colored, I thought. So I do have a micro mosaic brooch tonight. Of course, I had to pair it with a hanky, as I usually do with the brooches. I thought that the colors in the hanky pulled out the colors perfectly in the colors of the micro mosaic. Now, I will take the pin off so I can show it a little bit better to you. Okay. It does have on the back, it doesn't have a safety clasp. It has more of the safety pin. It looks like, you know, the head of a safety pin is the type of clasp that is there on the back. It is stamped made in Italy on the back side. And it has kind of the goldy toned filigree coming in pretty nicely. Hopefully you guys are seeing the detail. So kind of a swirly gold filigree for the outer frame. And then we've got white, yellow, little pops of orange, and the tiniest little flowers in the center are a very pale pink or maybe a lavender. So those are the colors that are in there. And then, of course, the leaves have a little bit of green in them as well. So measurement for the brooch is 1 1/4 by 1. 1 1/4 by 1 on the oval size there. So, and then the background is definitely a bright red. So that's kind of why I paired it with that hanky, because the hanky has all of the same colors in it. All right, so you're going to get both together. So this micro mosaic, it's not the super old ones. This one's probably from the 60s, maybe into the 70s. The much older ones will have much smaller tiles that go in them. I have a much older one that will be coming to another sale, but I thought I would bring this one because I thought it would make a nice gift for somebody for Valentine's Day, or if you want to wear it out to dinner, maybe would be really nice.
Definitely.
I'm not, unless I'm not seeing any interest, so I will bring this back at the recap.
All right. Guys, I have a higher start on this, and before we get into it, it does have a condition issue, but I did discuss this with Amie. Amie, I don't know, you said you never saw one of these before?
No.
Okay, so I am going to say that this is on the rarer side. Okay, there is a condition issue. It is made by NAPCO. It is a salt and pepper shaker set. There is a little chip on the cat's ear. Okay, so there is a chip on the cat's ear. Okay, but it is a white cat. You do not see it. If you wanted to, glaze that over, you could. But there is a little chip on the cat's ear. These are a salt and pepper shaker set. They are made by NAPCO. So there's your little NAPCO sticker. It's going to be a little hard to read, but it is there and it is present. So it is these little kitty cats, and then they fit into this little metal bike. Now, there is a little scratch on the bike, but the bike is present. You almost never, when they have these little metal accessories, you almost never find the metal accessory. So you have the little bike, little motorcycle, whatever you want to call it, and it has its original made in Japan tag on it. So that's an easy fix. If you wanted to spray paint that, you could. I would let it the way it is. I'm sort of happy. Thank you so much, Peppermint Patty. I'm grateful that the white one has the damage because you don't see it because it is white. You would think the arm would have been broken. There's no damage to the arm. So you get the cute little kitty cat, and we'll call him the boy cat. We'll just call him the boy cat because he's even got the little pink bow, but he's a little boy cat. He seems to be up front. Cold paint's in great condition. Then we have what we'll call the little girl cat. She has a little pink bow in her hair, and you can see how it's rounded. They do fit into that bike pretty securely. So, then you can see she's kind of sitting there holding on to some handlebars. So you can see each one of those. Let me see my measurements here. When it sits in the bike, the whole bike measures 5 inches tall and 6 inches across. Those little.
For context, you guys, I got on WorthPoint, and WorthPoint shows eBay listings sold back as far as 2006. No sets of these.
Right.
And you can't find, there's no existence of them. I have never seen these before. They're fantastic.
Thank you, Amie. As a salt and pepper collector, as I'm sure you guys know, we don't even have a set of these. I've never had a set of these except this set to offer up. And I know that we have a lot of cat lovers in the community, and we don't have room for them right now, so I thought we'd pass them on to somebody else who could enjoy them.
They're amazing.
Each one of them, when they're outside of the little metal cart, measure about 2 3/4 inches tall, okay? So you can see the seats here. They fit right in there. So let me show you quickly how they fit in there so you guys can see. You can see how that's rounded. That fits right in there. So when it's sitting, it sits there very snug, okay? So that one fits in there, and then this one is squared off. So then that one is meant to sit in the front. That one sits in there, but it's a little loose. So I can see how that one probably took a spill and had some damage.
It's amazing these guys aren't like just all chipped up.
I know. I know. Cool. And like I said, they sit in there. They are made by NAPCO. They are very, very cute. There might be a little rough spot on her, but there's nothing really other major to note. And there's these cute little love kitty cats that are just out for a afternoon bike ride, or they're on their little maybe it's their little motorcycle. I don't know, but we'll just show that to you one more time. Looking for 51 or more. We'll hold the kitty cats up and let's do a countdown. We have Peppermint Patty in right now. Thank you so much. We're looking for 51 or more. Please, guys, with the lag tonight, if you want them, please, just in case, to secure your bid. So counting down 51 or more. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Peppermint Patty, you still got them at 50. So we're looking for 51 or more on the cute little NAPCO kitty cats. Doesn't look like anyone's going to jump in there. So Peppermint Patty, we'll just wait for the bid end, and there it is. Congratulations, Peppermint Patty. You got them for $50. They're coming home to you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Amie, for all the help with research.
Oh, yeah. Those are amazing. Congratulations on those. All right. 14, Jason.
All right, Amie.
Okay. Now, you guys know I like vintage children's books, okay? And I especially love to find these particular books in this series. And this one, this is the nicest condition of this book that I've run across in years. So I was very happy to find this. I did find this over the weekend. This is the Polka Dot Tots, if you're not familiar with the book. It does date to 1946, and it is a Whitman publishing. All right. The only issue is that tiny little bit of wear on the corner of the binding. Okay. And that's pretty typical from books from the 40s, but this is in excellent condition. And there's the little giraffe cop that's on the back. But the illustrations on the inside of this book, if you have not seen this one before, are very cute. I did want to read a little bit of these first 2 pages. Okay, so you can kind of know what the story is a little about as we go through the book. Okay, so the first page kind of sets up the story. I'm not going to read it all, obviously. The Polka Dot Tots set sail one day for the island of Rub-a-Dub. Sandy and Sue were captain and crew, and their boat was a laundry tub. The stout little ship was a perfect fit with room enough and no more. For Sandy and Sue, a cookie or two, and a tea towel sail and an oar. Okay, so that kind of sets up the scene that we're seeing on the next page. I love the fish. They bobbed away on the soapsud sea and sighted a rubber whale. They watched a fish with a bubble dish blow big ones in their trail. The waves all round kept dancing up to say hello to the sun, who laughed in glee and playfully threw rainbows to everyone. So it's a rhymey book. I am a fan, but the illustrations in here are fantastic. Great one, again, to read. And as we go through, we see some more characters pop up that go throughout the book. If you guys are familiar with the plaid kind of glazed ceramic pieces, they would go excellent in this book. I love this page here where they're sitting on the bubble and all the birds. This is a really great story if you've never read this one. I'm going to try and show you a couple more images in here. I love the birds and the pig. So cute. And it is in great, great shape. Like I said, the last one of these I came across, the cover was completely falling apart, and it's in really, really nice shape. So last page in here. So they sailed away and went sound asleep, and they rocked on the soapsud's foam, and the big round moon sang a bedtime tune as he guided them safely home. Super cute. All right. So that's the book. It is hardcover. Very, very nice condition. Again, dates to 1946. It measures 5 3/4 by 6.5. I see Wings is in at 14. So thank you so much. And Deborah is also in at 15 down there, just popped up at the bottom.
Oh, there it is. Wait, there we go.
All right. So we're going to count this down, looking for 16 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and good night, Jen.
Oh, Amie, you find some of the books with the best graphics. That's so good. Polka dot dots. Love it.
This would look good in a mermaid bathroom.
I was trying to not say it.
All right, there's the bid end. I know you were holding your tongue. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Deborah had a bid of 15. Wings came in there with the just in case, so Wings is going to take it for 16. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, my next item is going to start at 16, and this is a framed, and I believe it was originally framed somewhere around the 1920s, and it is a framed love poem, and the poet is Francis William Burdillon, and he was a poet in the turn of the century. So he died, I think, in the 1920s, but this is a gorgeous framed, and it's framed like those style frames of the mottos that I've been selling. Now, before we get into it, there's a little condition. Some of the paper is starting to lift away, okay? Now, you can tell that that's been on there since original. So I believe that this is an original piece because it is the same kind of paper here on the inside that a lot of those mottos are that I've been selling. And if I can get it to show, you'll see that there's an air bubble in the glass. So I do believe that the glass is that wavy early turn of the century 20s, 10s, 20s kind of glass that they used in these, okay? It measures about 11 3/4 by 8. So if you're looking for a a Valentine's Day gift, maybe something if you're even into like love poems or even roses. I think it would look very nice on your gallery wall, or maybe even some inspiration. So this is a pretty popular poem by him, and it is love. The night has 1,000 eyes and the day but one. Yet the light of the bright world dies as at set of sun. Okay, so let me read that again as I butcher it. So the night has 1,000 eyes and the day but one. Yet the light of the bright world dies as set of sun. The mind has 1,000 eyes and the heart but one. Yet the light of a world life dies when love is done. So it is one of those sadder love ones. It's not, but there's a lot of truth to it. And it is one of those poems that is very known. Like you can Google it. It comes up all the time. It has been used in a lot of different framed pieces of artwork. It's been in a lot of different poetic books. But I just thought this was a neat little piece that would look great on a gallery wall, especially seeing it's heading into Valentine's Day. So let me get up close so you guys can see the minimal details on it. It's not overly detailed, but some of the script and the way they did it, I think looks very, very neat. I think it would look good in a different decor. If you guys do like a Victorian 1920s kind of decor, it's even going to look good on a modern wall with modern things. So it's in very good condition. I do believe it was printed originally back in the 1920s. It is that same style of paper that a lot of the mottos are on that I have sold before. And then the details on the frame are very good as well. So there's no chips to the frame. There's no major issues. The only issue with the piece that I can tell you is that we do have a little bit of disintegration to the paper on the back. So I'll just wait another moment for the lag. Again, it measures 11 1/4 by 8, but I'm not seeing any interest on it. I was asking 16, but we're going to keep it moving because we have a few more rounds. So if anyone's interested, it would be $16. And other than the paper, it's in very good condition. And we can bring this in the recap, and we're going to keep it moving and get Amie over here. All right, Amie?
Okay, $12 choice.
All right.
Okay, so I have two made in England. Both of these are from the 40s. English kind of nursery rhyme candy tins. Okay, so this is the first one. Of course, because of their age, there is some wear to the paint in spots. They're not like in immaculate shape. All right, they're not perfect, but pretty good. This one, usually when I see it, it's completely rusted out. The few times, actually, I saw this in Springfield when we were there in September, the same tin, and it was completely rusted out, and they wanted $100 for it.
Wow.
Anyways, this is the Three Little Pigs, and then it's got the nursery rhyme and the scenes that go throughout the stories. Here's the marking. So a container made in England, and it does date to the 40s. This one is not a George Horner tin, but the other one I have is. Okay, so your first choice is the Three Little Pigs. I'll show you the inside. It does have a hinge on it. Pretty clean on the inside, just a little bit of wear. All right. These make great risers. They do set up in the back. You know, you could definitely do a nursery rhyme kind of theme on a shelf. The other one I have is a George Horner. Okay, again, made in England from the 40s. And this one is the little old woman that lived in the shoe. Look at all the detail that they fit. You know, the tiniest little squirrel. It's not much bigger than my fingernail. Great little detailing in this one. This one also has the story that goes around all of the edges. This one does not have a hinge, so it just comes off. That one is nice and clean on the inside as well. You guys know I like me some English candy tins, so I always love to pick these up if they're in good shape, if I come across them. All right, so that's your two choices. They are, you know, this one's a little bit deeper, but relatively the same size. I want to give you some measurements real quick. The Three Pigs measures 5.5 by 4 1/4 by 2 1/4 inches deep. And the lady that lived in the shoe is 5 1/4 by 4 1/4 by 1 1/4. All right. So that's kind of the difference in size, but pretty close. All right. So Robin's in at 19. Thank you so much. Winner can take one or both, of course. if they would like, but we're going to count these down. We're looking for 20 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid at. Now I have had another 3 Pigs tin that I did buy in Springfield. That one was a little Golden's Book tin. This one is not. Okay, just want to make sure you know that. All right, I see some just in cases. Debbie popped in with a 20. Kim came in with a just in case of 22, but Robin came in with a just in case of 31. So Robin, you get first choice at 23. So let me know if you want pigs or shoe, or if Robin does not take both, Kim gets second choice, and then Debbie will be the backup. And I can just watch the chat, Jason. Thank you so much.
All right. I'm bringing something different tonight. I'm trying something different. It'll start at $14. This is made in Spain. It is some Spanish porcelain. This is in their basket weave. These were very popular from the 60s to the 80s. I've never found one in this great of condition. So this is all porcelain, and this is in a basket weave. So this is a little trinket dish or a little covered dish, okay? So it has the Capodimonte style flowers on the top. It has some great details on it. It is signed here on the bottom. I'll flip it around here so it's right way up. You can see that it is made by Good Friends, which a lot of those were signed. I'm not sure if that's a company over there, but it is signed that it is in Spain. So you can see it has this great pink detail. It has some green detail. And then each one of these has some scroll work painted on it and hand-painted tulips. They're hand-painted tulips. So it's like a garden coming up out of the ground. So then here on the inside, you can see it is hand-painted as well. And a lot of times when you find these are usually very, very chipped up and very damaged. So I was very excited to find one that was presentable to offer. And this is in a basket weave, and this is all porcelain. Okay, so that's all porcelain. They would have weaved that and put that all together. I'm not sure how.
Regular basket weaving is hard. That looks even harder.
It is. And these are very detailed. And this falls into like the porcelains of the Capodimonte. Sometimes you see some of the English porcelain, little flowers and stuff. And then each one of those are applied to the top. So we have a periwinkle blue rose, and then we have like a lighter pink, and then we have a darker pink rose on the top. And all seem to be in very good condition, maybe a little paint wear, but no chips. And then we have a repeating pattern as the bottom. So we have the pink that goes around, and then we have some green. And then you can see where they hand-painted the scroll, and then they hand-painted all those great tulips all the way around. No chips, no cracks. It's a very fun dish. It can be used as a trinket dish. It can be used as a little jewelry box because, as you can see, unless you have very dainty small jewelry, it's all going to stay in there. Guess you could even put a little tea light in there, and some of the light's going to cascade through if you want to. So, again, this was popular souvenirs. It was popular to be sold. Very popular in the latter part of the 60s into the 70s. I'm sure they probably still make some of it today, but it's not styled like this. You can always tell the difference, even with different Capodimonte from the different decades. 5 inches wide, 4 inches tall, the way it sits. I see you, Trina, at 15. I see Debbie in at 16. And again, from the side here, it is 4 inches, and across it is 5. So it is a nice sized covered dish with no chips, no cracks, just something different. A good conversation piece. Great for spring with all those flowers. So let's go ahead and count this down. We are looking for 17 or more. Thank you guys so much for your interest. Again, I'm trying some different things. Some of these things I've sold in the shop a couple times, but never on a live. So let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I think it's a beautiful piece too. And none of these are always the same. They're all a little different. And this was also there was an Italian version that was made like this, but this one is the Spanish, or the one that was made in Spain. So KBEE, I see you're just in case of 19. Thank you so much. Debbie got in there real quick with a 20 right before that bid ends. So Debbie Gutierrez, congratulations. It's coming to you for $20. Congrats, and thank you all for all the bids. Thank you. All right, Amy,
I took a basket weaving class. Actually, I did when I was like elementary school. And I remember it was very frustrating because you have to get everything pliable. Otherwise, it doesn't quite work. So yeah, I have done basket weaving. All right. My last item tonight is going to start at $16. Now, I will say that these guys are not without issue. Okay. So these are little pixie bug candle huggers. Okay. I could not find these. I do not know the maker of these. I could not find a set that sold. I couldn't find a set that existed anywhere. So I do not know who made them. All right. I had never seen them before when I found them. So that's why I picked them up. Now, they do have some rubs to them, some little flea bites, but the candle ring part itself has not been repaired. Usually that's the issue with these. So the little pink guy, so this one's wearing a little pink striped suit, blue wings, and a top hat. Interesting combination. All right. So I'm not really sure. So there is some rubbing here. And then this is so uniform on the back of the wing. I almost feel like it's not. I feel like that the glaze just didn't get covered on the back there. It's so uniform and it's straight, like it goes the line of the wing. I don't know. But I do think that there is a little flea bite on the back of the foot. Okay. So we've got that guy. I think, are they French? I don't know. They were just odd enough to wear like
cool.
All right, there we go. Now you can really see the face. And this one's dressed in a little yellow striped suit, blue wings, also has the top hat. And on the back here, this one's got a rub on the back of the candle ring. And then this one does feel like the paint didn't get missed on that one, but that one does feel like there is a little bit of missing on the back. I couldn't leave these behind. I haven't a clue. They were just cool. I thought they would be great for springtime. Of course, you know, if you really want to make a fashion statement, you can wear yourself a ceramic ring. I love to do that with the candle huggers. I think they're pretty cool myself. And of course, if you've got lucite candles, I think those would be pretty cool. And trick with the lucite candles, I've talked about this before. If you don't want to put them on wax candles, get yourself some clear hair bands at the dollar store, and you can build up a little base for them to sit on so they don't fall off your lucite candle. Sometimes they fit, sometimes they don't. All right, so I see right now, I want to give you guys some measurements. 2.5 by 1 3/4. So that's the size, typical kind of candle hugger size. And now I'm curious, are there other bugs that have fancy hats on? Are there candle holders that match these? I don't know. I have no idea. So I can tell you, I know that they're not Lefton, they're not Napco, they're not Holt Howard. None of the typical like candle huggers. The detailing and the quality is just not up there with those ceramic makers. So I really don't know, but I do think that they are made in Japan. Okay. So I see Cat Kitty is in at 45. So we're going to count these down. We're looking for 46 or more. And the other bid behind that was buttermilk and cream. All right. I just want to make sure that I was caught up there in the chat because the comments are still coming in weird. All right. We're going to count these down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
I have never. I've been mesmerized by these since I saw your preview. Like these are incredible.
All right. I see Sally B just jumped in with a 46 right before Karen's bid end. So Sally, these are coming to you. Thank you so much. And Sally, we get to see your fantastic finds tonight. I'm super excited. Thank you so much.
And we got William. So I don't know, William, if you're watching. If you are, stick around because you'll be one of the people we share tonight. So $10 for my last item. And there is some wear to it, but I think it gives it character, okay? And it does say, it is a candy tin, but it says, with love to mother, okay? I think this is even great for Valentine's Day with all the cherubs on it. And to me, I believe that this is probably 1920s. It is a candy tin. I'm trying to remember. Let me check my notes. Where are my notes at? This is Art Style Chocolates. It's Art Style Chocolates, and it is one of their candy tins. So there is some wear to it, but overall, the details on these cherubs, they're in very good condition. Thank you, Melissa. I see you for 10. Some of the important features are still present on this tin. A lot of times these feet are missing. You'll find this tin without those feet because those feet are just basically pressed in there. So some of the things, if folks don't like the wear on it, at least the major important things are there. You can see that it is stamped. It is a USA tin. It was Boston and St. Louis, and it is Art Style Chocolate Company. The other important thing is the little bracket is there to open it, and the inside is in very good condition. Okay? It's not rusted. There's no issues. I could see you guys using this around Mother's Day, maybe as decor, and then opening it maybe and putting some of your Valentines in there. It's just a really neat piece. And when I researched this, I've seen them, like I said, they're missing all their feet. They're in worse condition than mine. And it's just weird. It's like all of the wear on it is on the brass part, but all the painted part seems to be pretty unscathed. So you can see all those great bouquets of flowers.
I saw one of these tins today. It wasn't this one. It had a different, more kind of Asian style motif on it. And 2 of the feet were broken off of it.
Yep. Like I said, if folks say, well, that tin looks like it's been through. Well, this tin is almost, if not 100 years old. So this would have been filled with chocolates and had been a gift to somebody. And somebody valued this enough and loved it enough that they kept it. And these did make good jewelry boxes. They made good scarf boxes. If the gloves were small enough, they fit in there. It's just got a great look to it. The measurements on it real quick. It's 8 inches this way. So it's 8 inches wide. It's 4 3/4 inches long. And then when it sits, it comes in at about 3 1/4 inches on its side. So again, all feet are intact. The little opener is still there. And it just has, I think, the right patina. It has a good look. You couldn't pay for that kind of patina. So we're in at 17 with Melissa, looking for 18 or more. Let's go ahead and count this down. Don't forget, we have a recap tonight, gang, and we have your fantastic finds. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. This is it. This was the last candy tin I had from all the ones that I bought. So I won't have any of these fun tins unless I find some more. So thank you all for those bids. Coming in here at the last minute. Right there at the bid end, KBE, your 38 did come in after the bid end. With your just in case of 33 and Melissa's just in case of 37. Melissa, congratulations. This great candy tin is coming to you for $34. So let's get you back up here, Amie. You have a recap too, right?
Yep. Okay. So how the recap's going to work, we'll bring back anything that didn't sell during the sale. If you guys are interested in anything, these will be quick claims. So you can type in the item plus the price that we give you. If there's more than one person that is interested, we will do a quick little countdown to break any ties that come in. Karen will remain the bid ender unless Karen's interested in bidding on anything. All right, so claims, you guys. All right, so I did have, what I had left over was the micro mosaic and the hanky little bundle. I was asking 18 for that. So it is a made in Italy micro mosaic brooch, and then the coordinating little hanky that goes with it. So if you're interested in that, you can type in brooch for 18. All right, Fish Mom, I see you're 18. So as long as nobody else comes in, it will go to you. All right, I'm just making sure we're not caught in the lag. I don't think so. So I think Fish Mom, this is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right. Was that your only recap, Miss Amie?
Oh, Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki Moss just typed in brooch as well. All right. So ladies, because of the lag, yes, I will do a quick countdown to break that. All right. So I know we're looking for 19 or more. All right. I'll just do a 15-second countdown. So we're looking for 19 to break the tie. 19, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, I can see how on my phone how laggy we are.
It's bad. It hasn't been this bad since before Christmas.
Yeah. All right, Nikki, I see you're 20. All right, there's a bid end from Kieran. All right, Nikki Moss, this is coming to you. Thank you so much.
All right, and guys, just bear with us. We are just doing our best to beat this lag. I do have a few things in my recap, so I'll try to do them as quickly yet as paced as I can. So for my bird choice, this is a clear Fenton longtail bird prior to the 1970s. It's in very good condition. This bird was $16. So if you're interested in him, he's $16. Sometimes with the clear glass, I feel like you guys don't get the full details. So just give me a moment to show you all those details. This was a very popular sculpt. They made almost every single pattern, every color they did with this sculpt. So if you're interested in him, he'd look good. And, you know, if you did a rainbow, all you have to do is put in bird, and he was $16. So he was $16. Tried to go in some kind of an order. I had my Kappa Diamante, what I believe are my Kappa Diamante roses. You're going to get both of these for the $18. Both of these for the $18. They're Kappa Diamante, so they do always have issue. And I just want to make sure that I find them all. So this one had the little chip underneath the flower. But again, these are 1960s, but I believe it's 1960s Kappa Diamante, and they're larger. They can be hung on the wall, or they can sit in your decor. They're roughly about 5.5 inches. So Lisa, let me make sure. Lisa, just make sure. And guys, if you can put what it is. So Lisa, just confirm that you wanted the bird. Lisa, just confirm you wanted the bird, and you can have that. And then Metal Girl, I think you're claiming the Kappa Diamante. So if you could just put flower, Metal Girl.
Karen said to wait like a few seconds before because the lag is so bad.
Okay. So yeah, Lisa, the bird is, the bird is yours, Lisa. Thank you so much. So you get the bird. That sounds weird.
Metal Girl wants the flowers.
Okay. So Metal Girl, those flowers are yours. Thank you so much. Let me just write all this down to keep my notes straight. These flowers and that bird, they're really gorgeous. So Metal Girl. Thank you so much.
Robin just came in with a 19.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and count that flower down. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with us. We're trying to beat this lag. So, Robin, I see you're 19. So please, yes, and please put the amount and the item. So we're at 19 with Robin. Let's go ahead and count these down. I know. So we'll get through this, guys, and we'll make sure we keep it fair for everybody. So 19 in with Robin. I'll do a 20-second countdown. So Metal Girl claimed the flowers at 18. Robin came in with a 16, keeping it straight and fair. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I see you, Collector at Heart. Thank you so much. We'll just get through this lag. Sorry, guys. Recaps shouldn't be this hard, but the lag is not helping us tonight.
No, it's not.
But we'll keep it fair. We're going to keep it straight for you guys here. So I see Robin's in with a just in case of 31. And there is our bid end. So, Robin, I got you for the flowers at $21. Thank you all for your consideration, all your bids. We appreciate you, and we're sorry about this lag. So I'll get you Robin Watson for those flowers.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten worse since we started.
It has. It has. And again, we just want to make sure we keep it as fair as possible for everybody. So I had 2 of my little Scotty dogs remaining. This is the small one. These were $10 each. So they're the little plastic made in Japan Scotty dogs, $10 each. So if you wanted the small one, they're both black, put in small, and that would be 10. And this one is the larger one, 10. All right, William, I got you right now. We'll just wait a moment, but I don't think anyone's going to bid against you. And I got you for the dogs. I'm writing you down. By now, I probably would have saw somebody else. So, William, congratulations. These fun little doggies are yours. So we'll sit them over to the side. Whew, come on, Lag, work with us. So I had my Victorian celluloid button. It was $40. If anybody's interested, I can tell you this is a one of a kind. This isn't going to be mass produced. So it is probably a couple. It's probably their wedding photo. Yep, I got you, William. Thank you so much, sir. So if you're interested, it is missing the little easel part or the kickstand part. If you would be interested, just put photo and it's $40. It is $40. It's in very good condition. If you guys have not seen these before, usually this is not in color. Usually there's not even a scene there. And then usually it's just a single individual. But I do believe this is their wedding portrait. And again, this was in fashion at the turn of the century, and they are collectible. And Jamie did give us some information in the chat about them and what they were used for. So, and if anybody's watching this in a replay and you're interested, you can feel free to email me and we can get it sold to you. So that would be $40 on that. And then my last item was my poem. It was my poem for 16 from the 1920s. Let me get my styrofoam out of the way. So it is the love poem on here, and it is by the poet Francis William Bordell, and he was a poet turn of the century, and then I think he did pass away in the 1920s. So Melissa, I got you right now. We'll just wait a moment. I'm going to start writing it down. I don't think anyone's going to bid, but I'm pretty sure we'll beat this lag, and I think, Melissa, you're going to get the poem. Boy, the internet made us work hard tonight, didn't it, Amy?
They did.
Lord have mercy, lag. Come on, okay? Melissa, it is yours.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, my God. It's yours, Melissa. Thank you so much. Karen G., thank you so much for assisting and helping us tonight. Karen, thank you, thank you. Kim, thank you so much for being the backup. And Holly, thank you so much, so much. So,
yes.
All right, guys. Now, a few quick things before we get into your fantastic finds. Again, thank you, everybody. I want to just remind everybody, this Friday night, we are having the Valentinos over here on my channel at 8 p.m. We are going to have sales every other week, but it is always going to fall that the first Friday we're over on Instagram. So please come hang out with us this Friday. We have lots of great things in store. It'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern here on my channel. So, Amy girl, you're killing me. I got to know what your fantastic find is. And you promote, do whatever you want.
Like a little bit longer. Just a little bit.
All right.
So I was going to tell you guys, I'll be back next Wednesday. Again, I'm sending my invoices out tonight. I'm staying up and getting them done. I'm hoping to ship everything out by 4 o'clock tomorrow. Yes. Okay. So if everybody can just pay those invoices, you don't have to stay up till 2 a.m. obviously, but as soon as you see them in the morning, that way I can get everything shipped out before I hit the road for Iowa on Friday. Okay. Otherwise I won't be shipping anything until Monday if there's anything left over. Okay. Besides next Wednesday for Fantastic Finds, I will be back for that. Next Thursday, which is February 1st, I will be having a sale on my channel, 7 p.m. Eastern. The lovely Ariana at the Withering Cottage and Pam Abama herself of Oak Grove Mercantile will be joining me for a Valentine sale. So it will be vintage, antique, and handmade. So that's next Thursday. I love to have sales with those ladies. They always astound me with their handmaids and the fun vintage that they find. So that's coming up next Thursday. And that's what I have going on. Okay.
All right. Please make sure you are subscribed to Amy's channel. We made it easy. The link is down below. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when they go live.
The link is already up there. The StreamYard link is already up there. So if you want to go set a reminder for the sale next Thursday, it's already up there. All right.
And then I will be back this Monday night with Garden Guy Bill. It'll be just him and I again this week. And we'll have 15 rounds of some curated vintage for you guys this Monday night as well. Also, before we get into your fantastic finds, we need you guys to send us some. we're getting a little low. We're getting a little low, not scared low, but we're getting low. So please, if you have anything that you consider is a fantastic find, please email us to sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. That again is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Myself and Amie have access to that email. We kind of keep things in queue. We will move them around if we have to, if something is time sensitive. But please, a couple things we ask. Send us those photos. If we got to doctor them a bit, we will. No big whoop. But we at least need who they're coming from, what they are, and what it is, okay? And it can be whatever you deem a fantastic find. It can be something you found at the thrift, something you inherited, something you bought from another reseller, something you even created with vintage things. Well, we want to see all. We want to see. We want to.
Yeah.
We want to see in your windows. We want to know what vintage you're hiding from us. So share with us. Share. All right, guys. So we got 2 of our vintage friends in queue tonight. Okay, and I'm going to go in the order that Tina put them in. So the first one is going to be William. Okay. So if you guys have been watching the live sales, William and Sally both love their kitsch and they both love their vintage. So Tina didn't give me any descriptions. She just said you and Amie will just be able to look at them and see what you're seeing. So we'll start out with William's first photo. So there you go.
Oh my gosh.
I just lost my breath.
My jaw is hanging open. I know you can't see it right now, but it's wow. William. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. William, my friend William, that is.
Can we come rent out your Christmas room like an Airbnb for like the weekend? Oh my goodness.
And the next one, I think we'll get a little closer to some things.
Oh my goodness.
William, my friend, this is.
I love it. I love it all.
This is good.
I don't even know what to say.
I mean, this is good. I mean, drink it in, everybody. I don't even think we need to narrate what we're seeing. This is.
I love the mercury glass picks in use of candles in the Holt Howard Wintergreen Noel. That's fantastic.
I'm here for all of this.
Oh my
and
word.
He even has the motion Santa, which they're almost getting impossible to find. The cardboard rotating Santa light.
Wow.
William, my friend, this is good. And look, you can see some of those Holt Howard faced girls.
Yes.
It's good. It's good. Oh my gosh. Yep.
Great pieces, William. If I ever make it to Texas, I'm coming to visit.
Yeah, this is good. And then here is the last ones that we have.
Wow.
I would just sit in that room and put on just Christmas music and get myself some eggnog and just.
It's a happy space for sure.
It is. It is. It is. William, my friend, congratulations. You have a very epic collection. And William, thank you so much for sharing it with us. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Do you want to
William, I'm okay with this, but I'm under contract. I'm going to have to share with Jason and Bill. It's only fair.
Well, I know Bill's working on a holiday room.
Yeah.
So I know he'll tell us, he'll say, Amie and Jason, you got to watch the video, but hopefully he'll be nice enough to share some pics with us
yeah.
I mean, look at the chenille poinsettias. So we got chenille poinsettias. Then we have the kitschy mice in the back. Then we have all that epic ceramic. I can even see some things he bought from you. So the little holly kids are up there.
I recognize quite a few things. So
I mean,
it's really good.
I mean, and this is incredible. I mean,
yeah. I just I'm usually not at a loss for words, but I'm at a loss for words.
This is great.
Good. It's Kitschmas land.
And I know me and William have talked a little bit, and I think he was even saying in chat, he's been collecting for a long time. So guys, I think all of us in the community, we all realize that we don't get our collections just overnight. A lot of us have been collecting for decades. So this is so nice to pay homage to, because there's work that goes into it. It can be fun and it don't feel like work, but to curate the collections that we have, and Amie, I'm sure you can attest to your Rudolphs and your Deers, and
yeah.
I mean, to swap them out, to find them or add them or take, I mean, it's work. So congratulations, sir. I got goosebumps. That's a really fun collection.
Yeah. Thank you, William, for sharing that.
We got a picture from Sally, who in part of the message said that she agrees, because I said I'm not giving up on Christmas, and she's not giving up on Christmas either. So we have one picture from Sally, and here she's not giving up on Christmas because she has these epic deer, and she's also still decorating with pixies throughout the year. She's going to keep them out all year round. Is my take on it.
I agree.
So,
and is that a Palatnik toucan? Or is that glass? I can't quite tell.
No, you're right. It is the Brazilian
the optic Palatnik. Yeah.
Look at you name dropping, Amie. I don't even remember the person's name that created those lucite figurines.
I had a cat last year. I had a little black and white one. But I didn't know that there was a toucan. He's cool.
Well, I can just tell you, and I'm sure Sally will back me up, like to find one in a two-tone color like that. That's the creme de la creme right there. I'm telling you, like that's, and let's just talk about those big-eared green deer. Like they're not easy to come by.
No, not broken. I have a repaired guy like that.
They're really good. I mean, and then
they also get 20 channels on cable. If you didn't know that,
they do. They're bunny
good reception
ears
on those ears.
Oh my gosh,
good, Sally. Did we even talk about the giant bittersweet vase that was?
Oh, we can. It's right there. I'm seeing it.
I mean,
and I don't know what kind of decanter that is. I mean, because I got to look at it harder. It could be rainbow, it could be blanco, but I'm seeing an Amberina, like genie bottle, and that
the owl is Viking, is it not?
I think it is. Sally, is that owl?
I never remember what the owl piece is.
They are derpy. You are right, Sally. They are sort of derpy, those deer. But that's what I love. And I love the way that mixed. It's the same green that Lefton did the holly stuff in. So it pairs well with that, too. It's Empoli.
Oh, it's Empoli. Okay.
And you were right. The owl is Viking. She said the owl is Viking. So, all right, guys. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing. And please make sure you're looking for your invoices from Amie. She needs you guys to get those paid so she can get your goodies out to you.
Did you want me to show my?
Oh my God, yes. Yeah. See, you got me so excited, and then I got so excited from William and Sally's.
I'm saying you're going to remember. All right. I found these today, literally today.
Hang on. You get full screen.
Okay. All right. So I didn't just find one. I found two, and it's pretty amazing. I haven't come across one of these in years, let alone one that is in good shape. I don't know which one to show first.
Oh my God, Amie, you're killing me.
Okay. All right. So we'll show the green one first.
Oh my
God. The long-legged doll. And she's got turquoise hair.
That is incredible.
And look at the little belt buckle and everything. So this is not a Bradley pose doll. This is a holiday fair pose doll. And man, it's been years since I've seen these. But I found another one.
She is clean.
Look at the hairdo.
No way.
Look at her flippy hair. And her very mod, like polyester style kind of dress, pink hat. I love these. These are so awesome. Definitely. I found some cool stuff today, but these might be my favorite thing that I found today.
I mean, and somebody loved them and took good care of them.
I think she just says St. Patrick's Day to me.
She does. Now, are you going to do anything to these? Or are you going
to? No, I'm not. No, okay. I can't craft with these. No, they're too good of shape. And no, I'm not crafting. These are good enough as is. They don't need my crafty touch to them, but I love them. All right. So that was my fantastic find.
That's incredible, Amie. That's good. Again, guys, please make sure you are subscribed to Amie's channel. We made it very easy for you. The link is down below. You're charging in on 3,500, aren't you? You're almost near 35.
Pretty close. I actually haven't looked at it at all today.
And I'm a sneeze from 3. Okay.
Pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you guys are not subscribed, please make sure you're subscribed to Amie's channel. Please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I cannot even believe that I'll soon be able to say that I have 3,000 subscribers. That blows my mind.
That's awesome.
It blows my mind. So, and guys, please, I'm going to try to drop my videos on Fridays. So my next video is going to come out this Friday. So watch for that. Amie always has a video come out on Sunday at 5. So always watch for her. I'm trying to keep up and put out some content, guys. So this one coming out, I'm shopping with Tina. So you guys,
oh boy.
I'm just gonna tell you that something happened. Something happened, and it's good. It's good. So if you guys want to see my latest video, please check it out. I am going to edit it and it'll be out this Friday. So,
awesome.
All right, Amie, I think that's everything, gang. Thank you for hanging out with us. And
thank you so much. Don't forget to email us if you haven't. Okay.
Please. And Amie wants to get all your items out before she leaves town. So please, if you could, and she'll get them out, and that way you'll get them real quick and fast. So I'll see you on Friday with the Valentinos, 8 p.m., guys. Till then, have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.
Thank you so much, you guys. Bye.